Voice of Jacksonville Pool.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool, bringing you the live action here at the one and only Diamond Billiards for the 9-ball triangles. And I got Mr. Richard Dimmick III coming on stream here with me. What's going on this morning? Good morning, brother.
Nothing much, man.
Good morning.
Over here.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on over and hanging out with me, by the way. As always, guys, we welcome fellow Jacksonville APA members to come onto the live stream and hang out with us. So always feel free to let us know if that's something that interests you. And we're going to jump into this. I'll get a proper score update here in just a moment. But Ms. Elise Gonzalez for Team Jax 9 versus Miss Monica Smith for Team Beach, please. Ooh, swing for that early 9. What do you think about that?
I think one of those little hungry moments.
Yeah, 100%. I like the speed that she had. She didn't like leave it hanging in there.
Right. It's definitely the speed she was looking for to make that 9-ball.
100%. Can you hear everything just fine, by the way? Is my voice coming through your head pretty good?
Yeah, that's good.
I got to turn you up just a little bit, and I'm going to turn what we're hearing down a little bit. Can you still hear me just fine?
Yep.
Okay, good. If at any point in time, if I'm coming through quiet to you at all, that's this one lonely nod right there by itself. Doesn't affect what they hear, just affects how much we hear. So, Miss Rebecca, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, my dear. Hope you and Danny are doing well. For all those that sent me the love, I appreciate y'all. I try to respond to every single Facebook post, and luckily I'm very blessed to have a lot of you guys that show a lot of love and support, and it got to be a bit much. So I gave up and made the normal post of thanking everybody.
Yeah, speaking of Rebecca's, I ran a singles board last night for 8-ball.
Ooh,
Yep.
How'd that go?
It went pretty well. I had a matchup with a lady named Rebecca, and she plays out of First Coast APA. And ended up going hill. She ended up getting me.
There we go.
8-ball was laying in the pocket, and she ended up getting it.
There we go.
With the next guy that she had beat.
Well, very good one. Well, Miss Carrie over here for Team Beach, please, giving Miss Monica a timeout, and rightfully so. The 6-ball is somewhat in the pocket. You just want to be careful not do anything crazy and get that cue all the way back to pretty much where it is right now at A to B block and access to the 7.
I see a lot of issues with players going for these shots. They want to try so hard to get a leave on the next ball. They'll try and hit the rail first and contact the ball later. What they'll end up doing is they're not looking at how deep that ball is in the pocket, and they'll miss it.
Yeah, 100%.
But that was a good shot. Getting back on the 7.
Derek over there says, let's go Becky Alamo on winning the board. Derek knows who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Appreciate that shout out for Becky there, Derek. Thank you, brother.
So now she's got 8-ball and 9-ball.
There you go. That's huge. She's ready for fall. That's the crazy thing. When I was telling people, I was like, yeah, so we're running singles boards for fall regionals for then the 2027 April-May timeframe next year. And
right.
we haven't even went to the April Pool Players Championship this year.
Which would be
at the end of the month. It's hilarious that you're already we're setting you up for the path to go to next year already.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Again, guys, for those just joining in, we're going to get a proper score update. I'm just not going to play guess the score on this first rack. We'll get it updated. Should have a couple of the team members in the chat with us hanging out. So the wife just said no. So she don't want your milkshake or iced coffee, whatever.
Needed some wake me up.
Yeah, I definitely don't blame you on the wake me up. It's funny. So Mr. Brandon, who was on stream me last weekend,
Hutcherson?
Keel.
Keel, okay. A lot of Brandons that play in APA.
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, don't you go in that side pocket? Oh, she hit it too good. But he was helping me out this morning getting set up. He's got 2 teams playing it, so he's got one this round, one next round. So he might be playing both next round. Anyway, I say all that to say that he's trying to help out with some of the stream stuff. And there we go. It was funny because I'm normally the one that's always on time. I'm on time early.
Right.
And I was sitting there, I tell you something brother, I'm gonna be at least 5 minutes late. We're doing what I call Operation Make Our House a Home. And so we've kind of let the house go a little bit over the past couple of years because we were planning on probably selling. And what they're doing in my neighborhood is everything, my house sits on 3 plots of land. And so what they're doing is they're taking my house, demolishing it, and then popping up 3 Monopoly houses, as they call it, because they all look the same.
Okay.
And so I was like, if we're gonna move, we're gonna move. And so we talked about it for quite a while, and like finally we're like, we're staying. We're not going anywhere. 5-4. Thank you, Carrie. Just got 5.
4-5.
Oh, 4-5. Sorry. On here. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. Oops.
Yeah, because we had a dead ball last rat. On the 8 ball.
Monica has 4. And Lisa has 5. Carrie's on team Beach Police, so I told her, I said, make it easier. I said, always do your score, their score, your score, their score. Dale Woods, say Tim and Richard got off YouTube, back on Facebook. All right, brother. Well, no problem, man. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Oh, that was you saying it's Dale. Sorry about that. I was running my mouth too much, Dale. My bad.
Hey, that's my buddy Dale.
But so I say all that to say that last night we demolished our bed frame and stuff, and was getting the bedroom cleaned up because we got new beds coming. For wife and I, we did a new split king with adjustable mattress or adjustable baits and stuff. And so we slept in the guest bedroom.
Gotcha.
Not the best night of sleep. Normally, I'm not the guy to hit snooze, but finally, like by the time like 6 o'clock rolled around this morning, like I was finally in deep sleep mode. So when 6:50 rolled around and my alarm was going off, I was like, snooze. I hit snooze 3 times. I'm never that guy. So I told Brandon, I was like, brother, I'm not normally the guy to show up late. I said, I'm gonna be at least 5 minutes. I need my go juice. I need my bean juice.
Yep.
I need my coffee. So I already had my coffee this morning. Ready for a good day. I'm excited though, man. Richard, I tell you, or Ricky, I'm sorry. I'm so used to always talking to your dad. My bad. Brother Tim, as your dad always calls the office and says, I love it. But I tell you, the thing I'm stoked about this weekend though, and I keep trying to put in perspective for people, is this is the last chance for teams to get in to now the 9-ball World Qualifier for this year. We finished up 8-ball, so now there's no more opportunities, no more team. The teams are set; they're all in, right? And this is the last chance on the 8-ball side. So it's tough, man. It's a potential long weekend for you. You could end up playing, 4 or 5 matches total.
Oh yeah.
And potentially not get it after that. You could end up losing that very last one. And,
right.
It's heartbreaking, but to those that win and gain that victory and get on that board, I mean, you got to think this year we are sending 4 8-ball teams to Vegas and 4 9-ball teams.
Right. As opposed to the original 2, right?
Yeah, so that's right. You bring up a good point. So a little backstory to what he's talking about. When Jacksonville APA was one giant Jacksonville APA, used to, when it got to its peak, it was 4 and 4. So it's 4 teams 8-ball, 4 teams 9-ball. By the way, if you need to, that's the home team name, away team name.
Yeah, I've been looking at that.
Home team score, away team score, and it just gives vertical. So +1, -1, clear. +1, -1, clear.
Yep.
But yeah, so back when Jacksonville was at its peak before it ever split, 4 teams were going on both sides at the most, and that was, I want to say, I think towards the tail end. Somebody can correct me on that, but that wasn't for a while. Like that was a newer thing. Then it was First Coast APA, Jacksonville APA, and so each side was able to send 2 teams each, right? So it split the difference. And I don't remember about First Coast APA what they're up to now. I just know for us for sure we're now back up to 4 on each side. So we're now back up to where when Jacksonville was one ginormous APA, which is still big, don't get me wrong, but now it's like separated a little bit by the bridges. We're now back up to it,
right?
Which is amazing.
And to put that in perspective is like what you were saying, the way that APA originally was, it was just one big group, right?
One big group, yeah.
And then if you think about it, they split into 2 separate groups. And because APA has grown that much, now those 2 separate groups are doing as many teams as the original group.
Right. So technically it's all doubled.
Right, basically.
Yep.
It's and that's pretty awesome to
amazing.
think about for to play in a league like this. It's got so many teams, so many people on it.
100%. Shilly on my YouTube side, good morning. Guys, as a heads up, we are streaming on Jacksonville APA's Facebook, Jacksonville APA's YouTube, and my YouTube as well, the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. But you're right, man. It's amazing to know that, like, everything has just grown that immensely and has continued to grow. Like, it's been pretty awesome. Absolutely awesome. No, I'm excited about this year, though. I'm stoked about what the 2027 fiscal year has, because that's the way I always like to call it, because right, we're playing summer session now,
right?
Which is session 1 of 3 for the 2027 year. So I've already been having those conversations with new teams that are forming and about their captains and about already getting the mindset for next year's captains tournament.
Right.
This year, the captains tournaments that, by the way, first one's open for registration This year, you already had to be a captain two of the three.
Yep.
Yeah. So you had your, summer 25, fall of 25, spring of 26 sessions to be able to be captain two of those three. So, oh, great question, Christian. I doubt there will be singles board today because of the amount of tables we're using. We're always, open to that kind of stuff if we can. But I don't think there was anything designed for that today, to be honest with you. I hate to say no on that. But it's just got to deal with space and the amount of tables we have to run. I think this round is 15 tables, and I think next round is still, I believe, 14 tables. So it wouldn't be until the third round when we're falling down on tables that we could probably run one. So if we do, it probably won't be until that close to that 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock time frame. But as always, we welcome it. We happen to have a division rep right here near us, and or other division reps know how to run it. We definitely appreciate them. By the way, this time around, Ricky has been a huge step up from division reps. I love the amount of singles boards that I've already had to put in. I believe Kelly made the post. It was like over 30 people already qualified. Trying to get to the goal of 100. If we get to 100, the nice thing is that everybody that goes to singles regionals will then have a T-shirt, which is cool to be repping. Yeah. I like that idea. I like the repping, but we got to hit 100. So
So I'm gonna keep on running them. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah, 100%. Which there's time right now. I don't want to get to be last minute. I always warn people about that.
Right.
There was a couple people last session. It made me very sad. They're like, "You're not running them on this day. I go out of town, and the 2 days from then is when y'all can't run them anymore for this one." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, but like we've ran like 50 others.
Right.
Like I'm not trying to be rude, but like there's been opportunity. So I want you to take advantage of it early, get it locked in.
Yeah.
So plus we got the new promotions.
Right.
So if you win and you wish to go ahead and run it to the other side, you can get $5 off your next board. If you make it into the finals and lose, you can then also get $5 off your next board. So you got two promotions there to help get you back into the game.
Yep.
$5 off. So,
and just so that the viewers know, what is the time frame, the cutoff for that the 100 players that you're talking about sending?
oh, great question. Let me pull up the date. Hold on real fast. I'll get you that. I want to say I think it's in July, if my memory serves correctly.
I know a lot of people that's going to be happy getting a shirt.
Oh yeah, that'd be so flipping cool. I'm such a swag guy, and
bank.
like even when Mike and Kelly posted of making the new trophies for the World Qualifier and show the laser program.
Yeah, me and my wife were watching that video.
My gosh, I'm sitting there like I get to see it. Like I'm in the office, so he knows me. Like does a bigger project like that. He's like, "Tim, come look at it." I'm like sitting there and just staring at it. I'm like, I hate to say this here, but like we're such guys when it comes to this. Like we're nerding out over these tools. For Mikey. Let me see here.
That was a nice bank shot and then a leave on that 4 ball.
Yes, it is.
Just got between the 8 and the 9.
I'm gonna have to ask Kelly when the jump cutoff is because I don't see it right off, and I know we've talked about it.
Like we got a timeout here.
Miss Terry again giving that timeout. Love seeing it. Good morning, Miss Dawn. How you doing, David? How are you, by the way? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, hey, Dawn.
Yeah, let me do this too. By the way, this will help out a little bit. That should help out a little bit for us because we're commentating from that anyways.
Right.
So
that was a nice hit on that 5 ball.
It definitely was. Unfortunate on the lead, but as I would always say, I'd rather set you up for a leave instead of giving you a ball in hand because then you're going to be a set you up for the next one. Especially in this case, I mean, you got two really strong teams here with some strong players on it. You know, there's going to be some strong timeouts. So, if I give you that ball in hand and you still have a timeout available to you as well, like that's going to be problematic.
Seems like with these two players, they're really taking advantage of those clear shots.
Oh, snap. Oh, that makes it easy. June 15th. We have till June 15th for the singles boards. So if you were doing the singles boards between now and June 15th, you're qualifying for the fall regionals. By the way, Kelly reminded me of something as well here, and I've been meaning to talk more about it. I feel like I've slacked a little bit on this. USAM prelims. Signups are now. 7-7, thank you, Carrie. And USAM prelims, the signups are open. So would love to see you guys take advantage of that. Michelle, good morning. Tell El Senor Jingle Jangle I said hello. If he's not on the stream already, he probably is. Mr. Tony Steelgoats, Tony Self. All of his AKA names.
Like we got two options here, going between the 8-9 or trying to hit off that rail with the side pocket.
Which way do you like? Do you like going left of the 8 or do you like going in between the 8 and 9?
The problem is left of the 8 is you've got that side pocket in the way. And unless you're going to hit English, which I would do just past that side pocket with bottom, like almost like that.
Close.
To hit that, leave them on that rail over there.
Yeah.
And the other option, I guess, for a better chance of them not seeing the ball, is coming off of that short rail
Yeah,
between the 8-9. Because if you hit it hard enough, it comes back down this side, and maybe they're tucked behind the 8.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, my initial thing right off the bat was I would have went right off the top short rail. It just wasn't a steep angle.
Right.
I think. Yeah, you can see it plain as day. So.
Oof.
Miss Ashley, good morning, Tim. Hope you had a great birthday. I absolutely did. Had a great birthday. Got some housework done. Got to hang out with the fam bam. Wifey knows how much I love key lime pie. Publix makes the little personalized small key lime pies.
She does.
So Publix does. Publix
okay.
does. She knows I love the Publix ones. And so she got me that, and that's what the birthday candles were in.
Okay.
And then my wife got me a new men's daily devotional book, which I'm excited about because it has daily devotionals and prayers.
Okay.
And so we instantly, right off the bat, opened up, read day one, read the prayers. And it's funny because I forget exactly what it was talking about, but it was talking about something about our days on Earth. And one of the things my daughter did is she gave me her little drawing of Earth, which was hilarious. She had no clue that was day one in there, and it happened to correlate. And I was like, "Well, yeah, how cute this is. This is awesome."
Yeah, it's crazy how stuff just aligns. Like
yeah. It was like it's meant to be.
So with key lime pie, the funny thing is I've only ever had it, I think, 2 times in my life.
Okay.
The first time that me and Amber have had it, my wife, is whenever we had our honeymoon down in Key West. And, you know, the biggest thing when you're down in Key West is you got to try the key lime pie.
Of course, if you're in Key West and you don't try the key lime pie, it's like going to Philly and not getting a Village cheesesteak. That just don't make no sense.
So that's what we did. We went to this place. It was like Barracuda something. I think is what Wahoo's is the place.
Okay.
And I knew it was named after a fish. And they had some really nice key lime pie. And I think it was the drizzle that they put on top with the topping. The person that was in the back, they make it in house.
Okay.
So it wasn't like this is something pre-made. They just heat it up or make it together or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. And I'm not much of a citrus person, but that was really good. And yes, Ashley, that's the Amber.
Amber, yes.
Yep. The one that's better than me.
You did it right, by the way, Ashley. There was a whole bunch of capital letters. That's exactly how you refer to Amber. It is the Amber. Everybody needs to get it right.
Yep.
Okay.
There's only one of her.
Only one. Looks like we got on another table somebody asking for a watch.
Which table is that?
Table 2 right here.
I could walk over there.
Yeah. Do you mind doing it real fast? Ricky's gonna go watch it hit real fast on another table. We'll get that score update. I think Miss Monica just scooped up the 3 points. She shoots better than you. Oh, Lord, Ashley, throwing it down. I love that. She shoots better than you. Get out of here. That's too funny. I can't wait for him to get back to stream and see that. Hey, Miss Carrie, what's going on? Well, looked like a good hit over there, but scratch right off the bat anyways. 11-8. Thank you, Carrie.
11-8.
By the way, it's funny. So there's Carrie Stockton, there's Carrie Lay in there. 2 of the 3 carries from this team.
That's funny.
Yeah. Wesley said he's trying to collect all the carries in APA.
I'm thinking of one carry that I know. I think she's on. I think it's on Jason Brunton's team.
Ah, okay.
The really energetic, hyper carry. She's always like positive, outgoing. I can't think of her last name.
I'd have to see her real fast.
I know the face. Right. If she's in the chat, she knows this. I'm talking about her.
Yeah. I love it. Now Carrie and Carrie are talking to each other. That ain't gonna get confusing.
Thinking of that.
Carrie says hi to Carrie.
Thinking of that Spider-Man meme. They'll point at each other.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. 100%. Wait a minute. You shoot web out of your arm? How do you do that? Oh my goodness. They had so much fun with that whole situation.
Oh yeah.
We're like Pokemon, got to catch them all. Ain't that true? By the way, Ashley said, the Amber, she shoots better than you, by the way.
She does.
Yep.
She's been commenting on posts that I've been making and whatnot, like the regionals or not the regionals, the singles board that I was running last night.
Yeah.
I posted up in the Facebook a little late. I wasn't expecting a whole lot because it was kind of like an off the spur thing.
Yeah.
And she, right to the comments was, your wife shoots better than you. And
But
you don't have to rub it in. I know she does.
I love that first foremost. But by the way, guys, that is an important thing to do too. Commenting on those posts gets it seen by more people. Keeps that top and that kind of stuff. So please feel free to comment on those posts. Always let the person know too. Like if
that was a bad hit.
Yeah.
Right, it looks like.
Always let the people know as well. If you're commenting stuff like that. So
She's
look
wondering
bad.
if it was a ball in hand.
Goes to the player. At least wasn't sure, and
Right.
I don't think Monica thinks it's a bad hit.
Yeah, that's tough to be in those shots right there. Why it's important to get a watch on some of those shots.
Yeah, it is.
Because ultimately it does go to the shooter.
It goes to the shooter, and also too. It's like I always remind people as well. Some people are like they knew without a doubt it was a bad hit, and I'm like, listen closely. There are plenty of people that cannot tell you based on a tangent line how to see where a double hit will go. Right? I'm like, so if you assume positive intent, I was like, I'm pretty sure positively they didn't intend for that to be the thing.
Right. And the thing that I like to think about is when you think of just like shooter psychology, right?
Yeah.
You're trapped in your own perspective. So when you're shooting a shot, what you think happened, regardless, it happened.
Yes.
And that's why we try and get a watch on shots is because you want a non-biased point of view.
100%.
Because that's why, hey, come watch this shot. What am I going to watch? I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I tell you what you're looking for, you're going to think that that's what they hit.
Bingo. I'm such a fan of that. Don't ever tell. Danielle, hello, good morning. By the way, Ashley, yes, keep pumping post. Sorry, Michelle says we're actually working. Hey, I hope y'all are doing well. He's in doing a shower remodel. Oh my goodness, Michelle, that's something I want done on our list, but it's not a priority for our house. Operation Turn a House into a Home. But I want it. Hey, Valerie, how's it going? ADD mode. Sorry, I want to talk chat for a second. I agree with you. I'm a fan of when a person comes to watch a hit, you don't tell them what you're looking for. And also, I agree with you on for what you see happen is what happened. So one of my favorite stories to tell people. I ended up doing, I believe it was either 2-rail 3-rail kick, but I was a skill level 3 at the time. And I do the kick. I make perfect contact with my object ball, and I'm already walking away from the table. I'm Mr. Like, yeah, buddy, got it going, get it done. I made hit with it, and they're like, no rail, and I'm like, oh, and my guy was like, yeah, it was a no rail. I said, cool. I went and picked it up, and handed the cue ball right away. That was a no rail too.
No, the 3-ball hit the rail. I'm wondering if she hit the 8-ball.
Oh, okay, maybe just thin enough paint off the 8.
Right, because it looked really close.
Possibly, but hey, I'm also a fan of that too. We'll come back to that. But I was so caught up in myself of like I didn't use a timeout. I was a 3 at the time. I made at least a 2. It was a 2-rail 3-rail kick into my object ball, and I was happy as could be. But like the moment my captain was like, "Hey, it was no rail," I didn't question. I grabbed it, picked it up, handed it. Right? But no. I handed it to the player, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "Thank you for that." I said, "Well, you're my captain." I said, I was like, "I like to think that you're always in my corner, right? You're team me, right?" I said, plus also like, although I've played pool for a while, I've played pool at this Family Life Center in Tifton, right? I played pool back in my youth group days, right? Like we were just goofing around. I said, this actually has a real rule set to it and stuff.
Right.
I said, and you have all that experience. So I'm just going to trust what you have to say.
Correct.
It's easy. So going back to it, the thing I liked about that one was that she picked up, or confirmed either way, either pick up the cue ball in hand to your opponent or confirm ball in hand. It's amazing. So then, since I agree, but in Vegas, the refs ask you what you're trying to hit. I think that's part of their training. I think that's the why behind that. I'm definitely a fan of not, because I think they should just be able to call and say this ball was hit. And that way, especially on the 8-ball side, you don't know who solids, who strikes. And obviously, usually when you're getting a call hit to be watched, it is most cases because it's near another object ball. So as long as you call it first hit object ball, you can't be biased in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, definitely, obviously call the fouls when you see them on your own. Hey, good shot. Had she traveled a little further, she was good. But picking up the cue ball, again, is a great thing, great way to do it. Whenever you have fouled, you fouled and you're just going to hand the call over.
That was a good try on that bank there.
Yeah.
Good leave.
Nice little two-way.
Yep.
And what's great is actually it was more in 2A. She was trying to make the 5. Had she not made it, she was going to hide it there,
Right.
and it was going to give her better shape to the 6 as well. I mean, that was all aspects. Little trifecta there.
So what would you do on this shot here, brother Tim?
So I'm gonna hide it with the 7. 5 all with the 7. Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking. Put a little maybe top right on it.
Oh, she's gonna baby it.
That's fine.
Yeah, that
works
still
out.
works. I mean, there's not an easy pocket. Maybe the bank into the right hand side pocket, but I wouldn't consider that easy shot. My only problem with those, and it's funny, I was talking and Miss Amy had asked me Wednesday night at Beaches Key Ball during league. So Tim, she's like, you said that a lot of low ranks like the bank, and I said, yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they don't feel confident in the cuts. Dude, watch her drain this. Oh my gosh, I thought she was about to drain it.
That looked so good.
It did. She didn't hit it with too much. She didn't hit it with too much speed, so it actually opened.
Right.
But I said, yeah, a lot of low ranks like the bank because they get more confident in it because they don't feel confident in the cuts.
Right.
So what they do, they bank. And so once you do enough of them, you start to kind of naturally see them and go for them. And plus, if you go after enough of them anyways, like naturally, regardless of whether you're thinking it through or not, you're going to start making adjustments.
Right. It's like
it's going to happen.
Who made that famous quote? You miss every shot you don't take.
I mean, Gretzky. Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of the same way. Every day, the way that I thought about whenever I was a lower level is every day is a practice day.
Yeah.
So anything that you don't try, you missed out on learning.
Yes, you did.
And so my thing is, I'm thinking about when it comes to playing against a low level that knows how to bank, that is a tough player to play.
Yes, it is.
Because that's mainly the biggest defense that a higher rank has on a low rank is that I'm going to hide this on the rail. They're going to have to bank it. They're probably going to miss it. And when you play somebody that just knows how to bank, they know natural angles. That's a tough match.
It is very tough.
And the good thing about lower ranks going for banks is it's not anything bad towards them, but some lower ranks don't know how to control speed.
Yes.
As much as high ranks can. And so when they try and go for banks, and if they do miss it on the off chance, then it mainly leave a bad lead for the other player.
Yeah. You end up having kind of like opposite situation where cue ball sits on like the right hand long rail, the 6 or whatever your object ball sits on left hand long rail, leaving another bank for the next player.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Ooh, look at that.
But it's goodness gracious. Dude, she's landing. She's not that home here. Hit it in time. I did. Okay. Dude, she landed that good. We got definitely see that again.
In the chat, she's saying she's learning these cheat codes today.
That's actually, please tell people about that in stream. I try my best to
look at that tough.
Oh my goodness, that's good. I try to tell people, especially when we have higher ranks in here, right? I'm a 5'5". I know a lot of the game. I'm not gonna lie on that. Like I don't know all the aspects of it. So I love having higher ranks on stream to talk about stuff. It helps me learn. But also, like that's one of the highest compliments I think that comes from the stream is, oh my gosh, I rewatched the match and you're so right. I was doing this or I was doing that. And it really helps. And every single one of us can gain something from this. So
right. The way that I think about it is, playing this game, much like any other sport, you can know what to do, how to do it, why to do it, and all that good jazz. But it's almost like driving your first stick shift. You can know how to drive it, but you're not going to do it right the first time. And when it comes to playing this game, it's all muscle memory and it's all getting comfortable with the ball and the cue.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to move that ball or that cue, you're just not going to play good. And that's why a lot of players say, well, I wanted this ball to go there and I wanted to lightly tap this, play this defense, etc. And they just ended up not doing it right.
Yeah.
And it's because their mind and their hands aren't connected.
Yep.
As somebody else that's been on the table for thousands of hours.
And that's why muscle memory isn't there.
One thing I've always heard, and I give props to Mike Florio for this. Ever since I was a low rank, he'd always told me the same thing: you cannot beat time on the table.
That's true. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Yep. The benefit of watching the streams and where it comes in is you don't know what you don't know, and so by watching on stream now you're like, oh, that's possible. Like, oh, cool. Oh, all right. I see how that aiming method is for the mirror, for the one rail kicks and stuff, right? Like you don't know what you don't know. So you don't know to ask those questions.
Yep.
And so now this gives you kind of that insight. And then, like Ricky's saying, now it's time to apply it on the table.
Yep. So with the mirror shots you just brought up, one of my favorite things that I like to do is when you're playing on a table, I wasn't good in math in school, but I love the geometry.
Yeah. There you go.
So when it comes to this game, that's all it is. It's just geometry.
It is.
You're learning shape, you're learning angles. English plays a lot with that. English can throw a ball. It can push a ball in a different direction. You can change trajectory. And when it comes to kicking or banking balls, what I like to do is you cut where you're starting from to where you're ending at in half. And that pretty much points you to exactly where you need to hit.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, a lot of people, they say, like, oh, I didn't expect you to kick that ball like that. And that's kind of something that I taught myself is if I'm trying to get this cue ball to this pocket so that I can hit that ball, I'm just going to cut my distance in half and aim it at that rail.
Yeah.
And that's how you know where your target is.
Yep.
And it doesn't work all the time because, you know, you might accidentally put some English on it or you might hit it at a different speed.
Exactly.
But it's definitely, it's one of those little tricks that people use, almost like earlier when you seen somebody when they called the timeout, told them how to kick that ball to get onto the next ball. I've seen a lot of people, they'll put their cue up to the ball, have their finger on the stick where it stops at the rail,
Yep.
pull it back.
That's
this
the
is where
trick.
you're looking.
Yep.
And that's something that I've tried to use, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use it the right way, but I wasn't like, it kind of wasn't my my niche. So, I mean, some things work for some players, some don't.
100%. And you know, we had a conversation on stream the other day where somebody was like, you know, naturally being able to see it versus having to do something like that is better. I was like, I hear you. I was like, I definitely think naturally being able to see it kind of increases your confidence, and the more confident you are in a shot, the more likely you are to make it.
Yes, and I tell all of my lower levels this on my teams is when you go to get down on a shot, if you feel comfortable, that's already an extra point towards making that
Yes,
ball.
it is.
And if you're comfortable, that's another thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of lower levels, when they try and go for a shot, and you ask them, hey, what did you do on this shot? It seemed like you weren't comfortable. Like, and their thing is, oh, well, I couldn't bridge right, or I didn't know where it was going to go. And I tell my players, if you're not comfortable, you might as well say that you missed it.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're standing up on one leg with two fingers on the table, and you just hit it just so you cannot foul. And
Exactly.
now it's in the pocket.
So this is one of the shots where I think if Monica would have been left to her own way and not had a timeout here, I think that's one of those where she probably would have banked it. She would not have went for the
correct. And the cut is the way, because that puts you straight on with the 9 ball. Because if you look at the 9, it only goes from the left side.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the nice thing, right? Like, I ain't saying that you can't go for the bank, leave the cue ball kind of where the 8 is and go for the 9 and drain it all the way down bottom left-hand corner pocket. But if you had ball in hand right now on that 9 ball, which pocket are you taking it in? You're taking it in that left-hand side pocket. So when you're going after the shot, if you can naturally get the cue ball to head that direction to where you would be using ball in hand, right?
Correct. Now look at this leave
look
with
at
the
that.
9 ball.
Look at that.
Perfect.
And I mean, literally take the 9 ball, draw lines to that bottom right-hand corner pocket.
It's straight up.
If you're anywhere in that zone, and even more so, you can be even further right of that zone, but anywhere in that zone, like, you are stupid strong with that next shot. So that's why I laughed. I give the example on stream. You know, I heard a person come up to me before. They're like, I've not seen a 3 can't run 4 balls in a row. Brother, they had ball in hand on the 1 ball. that was an issue per se. And the other 3 were sitting in pockets.
Those are done.
I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, yeah, but they shouldn't be able to run it. I said, brother, it's laying there.
It just hit it.
Like, if the AC kicks on hard enough, like a couple of them are going to drop. What do you mean?
So Ashley's saying the bridge is their #1 enemy. To piggyback on that, there's this quote that I've always known from Arnold Schwarzenegger, and what he'd love to say is, exploit and point out your #1 weakness.
Yes. Yeah.
Show yourself those weaknesses, and then that's how you know what you need to work on.
Yep.
And as far as bridges, that's something that a higher level or really anybody that knows a good defense game, they're going to do that intentionally because they know that you're not good at it, and they're going to make you go for those shots and use the bridge. Miss the shot, they're going to run out. And if the later that you wait on getting better at those shots, look at this leave.
Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta.
The longer that you wait on that, just the longer it's going to take to get better at it. So my suggestion is to just force yourself to use the bridge. Find out whether you're better at overhand or underhanding the bridge. I would suggest overhand because it makes you more comfortable. And just
the dart method?
Yeah, the dart method. So I've got a player on my Friday night team, Tina, and she's always used the bridge underhanded.
Yeah.
Almost like she's like she's shooting naturally.
Yep.
And I told her, I was like, and we're in triannuals. This is when we won Saturday. I told her, don't do this today, but start overhanding it. And you'll notice that you're going to make a lot more shots.
We can go watch that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, did interrupt Ricky. They're calling for a shot to be watched. Guys, I will remind you as well, just as a heads up, always let your opponent know that you want the shot watched first, then flag down for the referee. Tell the opponent first, then the referee. Cannot tell you how many times I've seen people go to try to find a referee, and then it causes an argument on the table. They're like, well, I was trying to find somebody to watch the shot, and the opponent had already shot because they never heard you say anything about getting the shot watched. So always, again, tell the opponent first, then get the referee. Austin says bridge is my best friend. Oh, I know that. That boy ain't afraid of that bridge at all. And actually, I'm assuming with what you were talking about, were you talking about actually your bridge hand or using the actual bridge device? I will say this much: you guys have heard me preach it. If you're talking about using the bridge device, just a heads up.
Pretty sure that's what she's talking about.
I wasn't sure. I was getting clarification on it around it, just with the way she said. She said I didn't know how to do my bridge, so I wasn't sure if she was talking about her bridge hand or what. But I will say this much: always, if you're using the bridge, unless there's not room on the table for it to lay down, you should lay the bridge down.
Yep.
And press it down. Press it down with your left hand. Lock that in where you want it. Right. Same thing whenever you're down on the shot as well. Right. Your bridge hand. Do you sit there and move it 18 different ways? Up, down, left, right? You don't.
Ashley's a trip.
Oh my goodness.
You said, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about your hand bridge or the device bridge? She says both of them.
Both of them. Because actually, I have a problem with all of it.
I'm thinking of Shannon Sharp. Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F.
Yeah.
Both.
Both. Well, that's how it's spelled, right?
Bridge hand and also the bridge stick. So, yeah, same thing goes with the bridge hand. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to – I'm not going to say it's impossible to make the shot, but you have to be comfortable in every shot that you try and take, because if you're not, you won't set a memory in your hand and in your eye. That was good. She's good. That was a close lead. That was a good shot. But yeah, if you're not comfortable, you're not going to basically wire your brain to your hand, your hand-eye coordination to be comfortable with that. And comfortable is the main key to playing this game. And that's why you see some players, whenever they look like that nothing is affecting them, like as soon as they get to the table, the rest of the world just doesn't matter. They're just hitting balls. Those players are the players to watch out for.
Yep, 100%. But yes, keep in mind, guys, the bridge device is meant to try to mimic your bridge hand. Again, we don't sit there and hold our bridge hand off the table floating in the air. 15, 14, perfect. We got it. At least need one more. There we go. But yeah, we don't, right? Your bridge hand goes onto the table. You plant it firmly onto the table somewhere or onto the rail, right? It does not, you don't lift up in the air, right? Do all that kind of stuff unless you're doing some sort of crazy, weird trick shot or something, right? But 99.9% of the time, it's planted. So your bridge device needs to be planted. Again, there are exceptions.
There's a lot of times I've seen people try and use the bridge and they didn't plant it, or they had it in like an awkward position. Yeah. And as soon as they go to start hitting the cue ball, the bridge flops to the side, it bends, it hits another ball, they miscue. A lot of things can go wrong there. And that's why he's saying that you have to plant it, is so that it acts as your foundation to shoot the ball that you're aiming at.
Plus, guys, we all as APA members get discounts from Pool Dog, right? I think it's a 5% discount from them. They have tons of bridge options. I personally like using the little bridge head that clips onto my, I put it on my break cue.
Yep.
That's my favorite. As you heard us talk about, I call it the Extendo Bridge. I forget its official name, but it's the extendable telescoping bridge. But I like the one that actually has the bridge head that can actually swivel 9 degrees in any direction, which is really cool. So you can actually have, the actual telescoping metal part of it one way and the bridge head fully turned to the other way to make things easier for you. Gives you tons of options. But don't depend strictly on the bridges at the host location. They get used, they get abused.
Yep.
It's going to happen. Get you something that you have, right? We bring our own cues a lot of times. We bring our own break cues a lot of times, right? Bring your own bridges.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, what a leave. Wow. Goodness gracious. So, Ash says, I love watching those players. They just kind of glide around the table. Yeah. Yep. That's why you got to watch out for when the music's going. If you know their jam is on, you better take over that jukebox real fast and skip some of their stuff. Daniel says, I had a little wheelie bridge. There you go. There you go. I like that. Austin, we're not talking about Lakers. Get out of here. Oh, that's funny. I love it. By the way, guys, again, just a reminder, we are live streaming on Jacksonville APA's Facebook, YouTube, and my YouTube, The Voice of Jacksonville Pool. We're going to have 3 rounds today. So 3 live streams for you guys. Yes, APA members get a discount from Pool Dog. Yes, ma'am. It's right on the main poolplayers.com website. There's a list of vendors that we get discounts from for being APA members. And I believe, don't quote me on it, but I believe it's 5% off of pooldog.com. It may not be a lot, but it's still something that, like, if you're already going to buy it, you might as well get a discount for it. So, a bad hit, but good lead. Looks like it's going to force Monica to be on the left-hand side of the 2.
they're probably going to call for another watch, maybe, if she can't get on it straight.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. It's grouped up close to the 8-ball.
And it might be at that off angle where it might not be worth trying to take that chance to cut it down.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to play a safety here personally.
Oh yeah, push off if you can clear as much as you can off the right side of that 8, push it to the rail, have it come up.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of space on it.
Yep.
Looks like they are going to call for it to be watched.
All right, I'll go right back over there.
Hold on, they got Steve Weber.
Oh, they do?
Yep. That's one thing we want to see too, by the way, guys, in these events as well. Here, there's plenty of higher ranks all around the room. They can very much watch the shot. The main thing is both teams need to agree. Both players do. So if you don't agree with that person, then dear, she just drained that.
Oh wow.
Oh my Lanta. Wow, what a shot. She hit that so good too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
You know you hit it good when that 8 ball doesn't move at all.
100%. Yeah, that was nice. And there was a tiny bit of space, but there wasn't even, my pinky's super small. There wasn't enough room for my pinky to fit in between that 8 and that 2 ball. So she didn't have a lot to work with.
Those are the tough shots too, is because you're focused so much on trying to make that ball. The leave on the next shot is either what you're thinking about more, and that's what causes you to miss that shot, or you don't think about it and you miss.
Yep.
And it's hard to try and bounce between those two mindsets, is make this ball, get on the next ball. And it's tough.
Hey, Austin, that's Monica, I know. She said, watch this shot. She said, hold my pool cue.
Hold my cue.
Now I gotta stare rudely at the team for a second because they touched the camera. They know it too.
Let them know you seen it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we see the miniature earthquake on stream.
That was a good try on the combo there.
Oh my goodness, I'm missing my YouTube here. Sorry. Head out to my league attorney. Hey, Chili, good luck today, brother. Oh, Devin, I agree with you. Devin on my YouTube side said 5% adds up, especially on multiple orders or bigger orders. Something off is better. No, that's what I'm saying, brother. If you're already going to buy it anyways, I'm not a fan of being like, well, I might go and buy something now that I know you have 5% off, because then you're just spending money to spend money. But if you're like, I already need to get this item.
That 8 ball almost went.
Go.
Does the 4
Go.
Nice.
Oh, let's go.
This is a perfect chance to go after that bank right there. Get that 8 ball.
This is. She touches that 8 at all, and it's gone by the look of it.
Looks like the 5 is just barely off. It might not double tap.
Yeah. But yeah, Devin, I definitely agree with you, man. If if you're already gonna buy something, definitely take advantage. It's nice they offer us a discount, man. They, Pool Dog has been with APA for a while now, as you know, the Pool Dog Arena in Vegas.
I was just about to point that out too.
Yeah,
they're
beautiful
everywhere out there.
Oh yeah, they always have a huge showing.
We were buying
job.
We were buying shirts. We were buying what was it? Claws for the cues and there's a bunch of stuff over there. That was awesome. Being what was it? The Westgate.
At the Westgate, yes sir.
Yeah. And it's crazy. And Vegas is also a really good chance to play with a lot of cues out there.
She hit the from our point of view the top side, but the left side of that 5 ball. That was interesting.
Yeah, she did. I think he did that on purpose to try and leave the 5 behind the 6-9, but she probably hit it too hard, because that is a good try. But that 8's sitting pretty there. I would try and go for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, out there in Vegas, you've got Moochie out there, Bull Carbon, Rhino, Predator's always out there. You've got
X out there.
My wife loves Nice Bank.
Let's go, Monaco.
My wife loves McDermott. That's where we so funny story is we went out there for our captain's tournament in Vegas, and we're like, oh wow, we're like kids in a candy store. We're looking at all these booths and whatnot. And so she sees the McDermott. She already had a stick from them. Yeah. And they were advertising their Mach 1 brake stick. Yeah. And it's got an adjustable weight on the inside of the button.
Yes, it does.
So, and she picks that thing up, and they said, yeah, go ahead and break some racks with it, whatever. She gets up, breaks it, and you can tell. It was like watching A Christmas Story with the rifle. She loved it. So
shoot your eye out with that thing.
Oh yeah. So I ended up buying that. We got that for her. And
such a good husband.
And then for me,
such a good husband, getting them brownie points.
And then with me, I went over to the Bull Carbon side, and I tested out the Bull Carbon brake, and I love that thing.
Yes.
And funny enough, I just bought one 2 days ago.
There you go. There you go. What color did you get?
I got the white.
Did you?
Yeah. I got it from one of the players that won it.
Ah, nice. There you go.
Like, hey, I've been looking for that.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
So yeah, I got that, and I was telling her just yesterday. It's funny. We both went out in Vegas. We shot with some cues out there, and we both bought the cue that we wanted.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
it's a good opportunity. I mean, it's what places other than like the billiard factory can you go to and just shoot the cues that you're looking at buying?
100%, and get like crazy amount of knowledge around them too. That's
Right,
the,
right.
that's the part.
And the guys out there, they have no issue telling you anything about the stick, the company, all that good jazz.
Oh Lord, Matt's over there on my YouTube side and talking about the Westgate. He says the champion is coming later. Matt, very familiar with being in Vegas. Actually, I don't remember what name, whose name was that won the queue. I know it was already given, but I don't know who it was. No, I actually like the bull carbon break queue as well. I was stoked about the team captain style that was at Jacksonville Invitational and teams winning that. But I actually got to try it, and I liked it just because from a balancing standpoint,
Yes.
I like, a 19-ounce break queue is what I'm used to. And nothing wrong with the one I have. I love my Q-Tech one. Don't get me wrong. Like I adore Q-Tech.
You have the breach.
I have the breach. Yeah,
Okay.
yep. The Ghost Breach edition, and it's amazing. Whenever I held, that was close. When I held the bull carbon one, I was like, this is lighter break queue, and Mike was like, no, it's 19 ounce. I said, no, this is lighter. He's like, no, it's just balanced differently.
Yep.
And I was sitting there and like I was sitting there testing out where the balanced middle point was. I was like, it is balanced differently. I was like, this is interesting. I was all right. Let me break it a couple times, and I got in a little bit of a rhythm with him. I was like, I felt a little bit more natural with it, which I thought was pretty cool. But I always tell people, you gotta try them. Gotta get in your hand.
Yeah, you
Lord.
can't just buy a break cue or really any cue and just expect to like it or to be good with it.
Yeah.
You've gotta get that feel for it.
Devin doesn't like the actual dampening that's in the Mach 1. He says it feels weird.
Didn't like the Mach 1.
Well, hey, Devin, I talked to the Mach 1, and Mach 1 said it didn't like you. So I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Joking. What's up, Dwayne?
She just drained that big shot.
She did. Good Lord.
That was nice. So on that, funny enough, 6-7, the six and the 7 in the side pocket.
Yeah.
If I didn't do it, somebody else would have. So that's why I did it. But with the 6 and the 7 in the side pocket, I would have hit the left side of that 6 ball.
Yeah.
To put that 7 in the side, and with those shots, you have to hit it light, almost very light, so that you can just tap that 7 in and get a straight shot on the 6 ball.
Yep.
And I see what she tried to do. She tried to get off the right side of the 6, make the 7 in. But because the 7's so far out of the side pocket, it was a gamble.
Yeah, it was a major gamble. Definitely agree. But no, Devin, by the way, I was just kidding with you, by the way, brother. He said, yeah, each their own. Hot, just kidding. No, it is each their own. So my favorite thing I love talking about with people on stream is about our different love for the cues and stuff like that. And it's like I was telling somebody the other day, I said one of my favorite things is kind of stir the pot and like mess with people and be like, such and such is better than such and such. And like it'll stir up this like whole frenzy and stream. And I start laughing about it because I'm like, hey, like you understand like what works for you and the way this is set up may work better for you versus me, right? Like that's the reason why all those companies are successful. It's because they have different aspects of it, right? And they bring it together in their own cues. So you got to get your hands on it. Vegas is a great way to do that. Get some knowledgeable staff and get to hang out. And talking about all sorts of vendors too, by the way. Huge shout out to my friends off the rail as well, Mr. Jamie and team. Their booth is always nice with a whole bunch of swag out there.
Ooh, good try there.
Oh, good try.
Oh, there's no way.
Dude, if that makes it in. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Oh my Lanta. Dude, that was like millimeters away from that 8 ball.
That is crazy.
Dwayne picking up his new talking about bull carbon. Dwayne over here picking up his. Right, is that someone asked a generic question like what cue to get, and they'll get 100 different answers. Yeah, they definitely will, Devin. They definitely will, and everybody will be very passionate about their answers, and I'm okay with that. I'm a person that has brand loyalty and stuff, and so I get it. I respect it. But to act like one, rules the entire space over the other for every single player, I think is a misstep. I'm not saying there might not be one that can be better than the others, but to say it's the best for every player out there, it just isn't true. We're all two different people. So, Baron, that was almost an effort shot from Monica a second ago. Gonna go 15 rails into the quarter pocket. Might have been the shot of the day had she made it too, by the way. I would have died. There you go. Ashley says my $30 Amazon queue is the best. No other options allowed, right? Good out for Monica. We'll get the score confirmation here in just a moment from Miss Carey. But Monica looks like she should be up 22-17 right now. That's going to make it an 8-9 race left in the battle. That was a good out by Monica. Well played. Very, very well played. It's like house cue, but I get to take it home and no one else abuses it. There you go. My first cue that I ever bought for APA play was a player's cue. And I want to say I think I paid like $50 for it, if I remember correctly. I will say at least has to be careful right there. Had that cue ball made contact with that too, that would have been a foul right there. Shane, what's going on, bud? We're doing well today. How are you doing? He says, all right, I'm here lurking in the shadows. Welcome in, brother. Appreciate you being in the stream. It's wild. Hell yeah. All right, at least might have an option here on this little 3-ball combo. It looks like the 2 and 8 are lined up. The 4 is off, though, so you got to hit far on that left-hand side of that 2. She hit it. She hit it decent and may have gotten a good lead. I can't tell for sure if the window's there. I'm not going to have access in between the 7-9. She might be able to see enough of that 2-ball to hit maybe the top end of it. Shane says, I'm blessed. It's a good day. It is a very good day, sir. Very, very good day. Everybody was asking, they're like, Tim, you didn't go here, didn't go do this yesterday for your birthday and stuff. Wife and I are going to go see the Phil Wickham concert next Friday. That's my big birthday treat. So we'll be doing that, but I'm looking so forward to that. It's going to be good. But it doesn't mean it ain't a blessed day. Ricky, welcome back, brother.
Yep, I'm back. Thank you, sir. Talking to Dwayne about this bull carbon break. He just got his.
Yes, he did. I see that big face. Where'd he go? He had just ain't go. You already put it up? Or you got it over here? Oh, it's right over here. Yeah,
Sit in the side.
Yeah, that's it.
He said his case has too many holes in it. He can't put it in there. It's gonna fall out.
Yeah, it does. Yep. That break cue is so nice.
Oh yeah.
It's well made, dude. It's well made.
What I like about the bull carbon break is that it's the weight to reactivity.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't expect it to react as much.
Ah, okay. So he's trying to match these cues. What he's trying to do, chap. It was a very good day on stocks yesterday. The market did crank up. That's right.
Danielle said, "Happy belated."
Hey, Danielle, thank you, my dear. Appreciate you.
What raffle are we doing here today? He's talking about tickets. Kelly is.
I think she's got some precision cues this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. I thought
just
that's
told
what
mine last night.
I thought that's what I saw in the office there.
Yeah, I was one of the guys that was in the board that I was running last night. We were talking. I was waiting on getting players for the board, whatever, and I was showing him. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I just got this bull carbon break, whatever. He said, yeah, I used to have a precision and somebody stole it. They stole his case and everything in it. It's something that every pool player hates to hear.
Good Lord of mercy.
Yep. And so I was telling him, funny enough, that's what I had. And I was like, are you looking to buy one? He's like, well, how much? And gave him a price. And he instantly, like, I could see it in his eyes. He wanted to do it. And he didn't tell me yes or no. He just handed it back. And a little bit later, right before the board started, he came. I was like, hey, here you go. And
there we go.
I was like, all right, cue's yours. I took it out the bag, gave it straight to him. And I was messing with the wife. I was like, hey, I sold the bull carbon. She's like, are you serious? You just got it.
Yeah. Or you mean the precision?
Yeah, I sold the precision.
Yeah.
I was messing with her, telling her I sold
yeah. I got you. I got you now. I'm pulling her leg.
Yeah. I love messing with her.
Hey, look at that. Sabrina's in the room here. She's liking the stream. Appreciate that. Danielle, thank you for liking the stream as well.
Ooh, good try on that combo. Look at that leave.
Wow. That was good. That was nice. Oh, let's see here. Shane says he has a peach hour break cue with a black eye shaft. So good. Everything else is Q-Tech. Nice. That is true. Some people do pick up a case thinking it's theirs
Right.
by mistake. Fun fact, because of both of us having the Ghost Edition,
With the Q-Tech Ghost Edition?
you take Ghost Edition
Yeah.
Breach, yeah. Myself and then Miss Wanda. Wanda picked up mine. And I was sitting there looking for it. And I'm like, I'm looking at the other one. I'm like, that one's not mine. I said, that's not the right tip. And everyone's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm 100% sure. And then like finally we figured out that like we had the same cue. And I was like, ah.
So with my funny story is when I was shooting at a Blandon Billiards back when I kind of first started with APA.
Yeah.
And I had this case, and it's an action case, kind of a brown leathery color,
Yep.
bunch of colors all over it. And with that specific styled case, there was an exact replica, same brand, but it just held 1 Q, 1 butt,
Oh, okay.
1
Yeah.
shaft.
Yeah.
Mine held 2 butts, 2 shafts.
So it's 2 by 2. Okay.
So yep, and so that night I always set my stuff next to the table. I'm playing at whatever, and this night I happened to have my wallet, my keys in, and so somebody went in, they grabbed it, they walked out, and I'm
Yep.
like freaking out. I was like, somebody took my case. First time it's ever happened. What's going on? Talk with Eddie, the owner of Blandon. We were looking at the cameras. Okay, somebody had to grab it by accident, whatever.
Yeah.
And that was the exact case. So I'm asking everybody in the pool, hey, do y'all know Buddy Dolls that has a case that looks like this? And somebody popped back, yeah, he's on my team. He just left, and I was like, well, I literally can't go home, and
Yeah.
I've got work tomorrow. I got to wake up at 4 a.m. So they ended up coming. He came back, and that was kind of our little joke for like 2 months. Was him
That's
taking my my case. And every time I seen him walk out, I'm like, hey, make sure that's yours. It's just those mistakes do happen.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the same stuff in this community, and
Yep.
it's that's why it's good to have, like, some people, they put a bunch of patches all over their cues.
Yeah,
and
make it
their cases
yours.
and stuff. And it's an honest mistake sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Well,
And
it's like Devin Starr in the chat. He says, remember the event like a year ago when the bull break was a prototype and someone stole it? Yeah.
and
That was so wrong.
with times like that, not trying to point fingers, but when you have a stick that's a prototype like that with a brand, it's almost like that it wasn't just a random person that did that.
No, there was intention
And
behind it.
yeah, that's somebody that sees value in that stuff. Like at Perfect Rack a while ago, one of our players in APA got his whole case taken, and
Yeah.
on camera you could see the person that had taken it. They beamed right for it, straight to the door.
Yep.
And their buddies, you could tell they were friends, were kind of distracting the bar.
Oh,
And it's just,
man.
it's watching that stuff happen real time. It's just it's heartbreaking.
Watch out for each other, man. Watch out for each other.
Oh yeah.
I will say, by the way, talking about watching out real fast here. Absolutely, I agree. Super close matchup in here. I mean, you literally have a 6-5 race left in this battle. Great throws by both teams here. Very, very even matchup between these ladies. So,
Ashley says she left her cues at OG cue ball too many times. It's always waiting for me to come back. Bright side of $30 cues is nobody wants it. That is crazy.
and being a Like Kids recommendation here, I always recommend that for people going to Vegas. Apple AirTags or some sort of AirTag style product.
I'll probably start doing that now that,
Well,
because I just switched over to iPhone.
a lot of them too, like, when you have those cases, when you drop it in that top, like, you can't get it back out
Mm-hmm.
because of the way they're designed and stuff, unless you remove your top piece. And so, like, you drop it in there, like, it's going to rattle in there, but nobody's going to think anything of it.
No.
You know what I mean?
Or like in the lid of your case. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh, that sucks.
Very
So
tough.
a lot of your cases, like the top zip ones that have the cap on it per thing,
Yeah. Yep.
those, if you look on the inside of that cap, there's always a piece of like felt or a piece of foam that's
Yeah.
glued on the inside of that lid.
Yep.
If you can just peel it off, toss that tag on there, glue it back, and that
Okay.
would be a perfect hiding spot to keep an air tag, especially when you're going to places like Vegas when there's thousands of people in the same building.
Mhm.
And you can hardly, like, you can't leave your drink in one spot. Somebody's gonna go up and grab that.
By the way, smart move by Monica here. This is a tough ball in hand by Elise here. She did not mean for this to happen. These 4 points can be scooped up, and she just played that perfect. 7 ball left-hand side pocket naturally allows the cue ball just to roll. Anytime you don't have to do extra stuff on the cue ball, and you can either like hit it softer or hit a little bit more top and harder and let it roll forward. That works out to natural shape. You'll hear a lot of pros and experts talk about natural leave, natural shape, stuff like that. She's doing this run just absolutely perfect here.
Oh, yeah.
If she snags this and gets all 4 of these points, Elise is in trouble because Monica's gonna be on a break and her destiny may be over here. This may cost her this matchup right off the bat.
That is the biggest, most important rule in this game, is the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
Oh, don't go in there.
Oh, man. She hit it good. She hit it good. Just a little too good. Aaron over there talking about the stocks. Just saying, you ain't wrong, brother. All right, so Monica's going to do exactly what I love seeing. Don't give it to the player here. 9-ball gets put onto the spot. The opponent's the one that spots it. And ball in hand to Elise. So this is the move right here, chat. All right, that's a big deal. That was a very big deal. So you make a ball every time? Yeah, that could have easily cost at least the game, and Monica had the chance. So really big deal here. Really big deal. I will say, yeah, I love seeing those two ladies cutting up, having fun. Yep. These two teams are no strangers to each other. Oh, let's see. If you want. Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. How's Master Team doing? All right, here we go. Last rack here, chat. Last rack. Unless the match the 9 on break happens, early 9 before Lisa gets her points, but should be last rack. I say that, now 9's floating to that side pocket. Oh man, that 9 floated over. Actually ended up being below it. No, she scratched. No. Very tough. Oh, Baron's talking about playing a scratch shot behind the break line. In APA, in 8-ball, after the break is the only time that you play in the kitchen with the scratch. But it's immediately following the break. Every other time, it's ball in hand anywhere on the table. Yep, I'm gonna get back to this one. Monica is all smiles. That's her personality, man. She's a sweetheart, absolute sweetheart. Not surprised. Even when she's having a rough day on the pool table, she's still kind as can be.
That's the most important part about playing this game.
Yeah,
it is a big mental game. It's really just chess.
Dude, 5-ball on the side, 5 balls on the side. A little harder. She had it. Wow, chat.
Those are tough to watch.
Ashley's saying Monica's outfit is giving Kim Possible vibes. And
I was thinking the same thing.
Kim Possible. What was the little little rat's name?
About it. It's
oh my goodness gracious.
It was a mole rat.
Mole rat. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I think it had a name. Michelle, we were at Diamond's Billiards.
Yeah, we over at Diamond. We over at Diamond. Rufus.
That's the name. Rufus.
There it is. JT, what's up, sir?
Nice combo there.
Oh,
2 balls
dude,
just hanging off the rail. Nah.
Might be off just if it's a smidgen, I don't know.
She's looking at it.
It's tough. Nope, she ain't happy with it.
This is a good time to just smack it.
Yep.
Try and hide that cue ball behind the 8 towards the 7. There it is.
Oh no. No.
So if you didn't see, that actually went inside and hit the other corner of that side pocket.
Yeah.
So it looks like there might have been room if she had hit it soft.
Yep.
And that's a big thing with these side pockets. If you try and cut a ball into these side pockets and you hit any bit hard, it's gonna come out.
By the way, it's funny. The TV's on the background. That's what keeps changing. And so Monica turned her head instantly, almost like somebody's taking a flash photo of her. Like right there, right? It's like you just happened. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, Danielle's going to give timeout here. Monica needing 2 to Lisa's 3.
Yep.
Most like this should be, I'm pretty sure.
So I would take this ball, Tim, depending on if you have clearance on that 8 ball on the side, which is probably what they're looking at, or straight down, is just put top on that ball and get onto that 3 ball. Then when you need 2 points, this is the most important part of the game. Is not overthinking your run up.
By the way, guys,
something like I did last night.
Oh. He's like, I'm familiar with it.
Yep, Mike will tell you about that. So it looks like she's giving her options right now. You can go in the side pocket. You can go in this other corner pocket. But I think I might like, even though it's a long shot, it's the best shot to go for is go for this corner pocket past the 9. Put a little bit of top on it to follow it through, and you've got a straighter 9-ball shot. And when you have a shot like this with the 2 in the side, you're going to have to back this cue ball up, which then adds pressure on that side pocket. If you hit that at the wrong angle, it's coming out, and you had your leave, and you missed your shot on the through ball.
JT may be right, so they're going to make the shot harder than it has to be.
Yep. So it looks like either a bank or a cut. She's probably going to go for the bank. She's been feeling them tonight.
Yep. So, Baron, if you're talking about in APA League and talking about, like, players are saying that you got to be behind the head string there for any ball in hands, just pull out the rule book. By the way, guys, one of the best things you can do to eliminate issues, quit going with your own knowledge, poolplayers.com. It's right there built into your phone. The rule book's searchable.
Oh,
Banks is good. Banks is so good.
Wow. She's been on them tonight with those bank shots. They're either making it or just barely missing them. That's a good run out right there.
That is. And that is going to make it 12-8.
Yep.
Either way here.
That was a good first match. Hard fought. It's nice to see those lower levels hit a bank shot like that.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when it's the last ball that they need, a 9-ball.
And that's why you can't leave it to them. They're confident with them.
Yep.
Yep.
That just further proves the point.
So I like what you were thinking there, Devin, taking the 2 in the bottom right-hand corner past the 9. So that way, naturally, again, the cue ball comes down, will be below the 3, take the 3 top right.
Right.
I definitely am a fan of that as long as there's enough room. But that's a confidence shot because of where the 9 is. That 9 was, somewhat, not fully, not really, but somewhat in the way. So,
and a lot of people think too is the longer my shot is, the harder it is to make it. So maybe, you got some people that's not good at straight long shots like that. That's why it's like, okay, well, it just makes sense. Side pocket's closer. I'm going to shoot there. I know I can make it. I know my off chance, if she did miss it, maybe it'd be a harder shot for the other player. Looks like we got Rodriguez up here.
Let's see. Miss Danielle was grabbing her. Yep, she's up there. And you said Mr. Rafael Rodriguez, both 4s.
Yep.
So we'll get this updated here.
It's nice to watch some even matchups and triangles.
Yeah, you don't always. I mean, every once in a while, people start swinging in the fences first thing in the morning.
Right, and it's just a smart power play, really. Yeah. And when you have these chances to have the even players come out, it's a lot of the times it's a very nice battle to watch.
100%.
That's a close. Oh, 7-ball rolled past. You only know how to cut the ball and combos.
That is 100% Devin on that shot about the discretionary thing. That's what I was talking about. That 2 all the way down bottom right. With the 9 being where it's at, if you walk into that shot and you're like, man, I think I may end up making contact with that 9. The moment that thought crossed your head, which we kind of hit on this earlier, with the confidence part of it, the moment that thought enters your head, find a different shot.
Yep.
Because no matter what, I guarantee you, you're going to make contact with that 9.
Yep.
There's going to be something weird. You're going to do something. You're going to bridge wrong. I don't care. You're going to do something to make it happen, even though you're talking about it and trying to not make it happen. Mm-hmm. You will still make it happen.
Well,
it sucks.
The contrary is you're thinking about making contact with that 9-ball, and it causes you to overcompensate, and you just completely miss the ball on the opposite side of the pocket.
Oh, my Lanta, yeah.
But you don't want to move it left, and you move it too much right, and it dribbles.
Yeah, 100%.
And Ashley, when it comes to those shots right there, you're talking about you're not good at bank shots and stuff. If you want to, anytime I'm at Legends or whatever, I can give you some pointers on your bank shots.
There you go.
I mean, you're already a good player, I see as it is. You're over here getting MVP last session.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
BT dubs. We're working on those in the office. We just started working on started finishing up MVPs. I think they got sent to the printer, if I remember correctly. And then we also brought in some of the mini slam patches, which we got some of you guys in highlighted on our sheet here. We're gonna go passing out to the ring here today.
Wow. APA.
Ayo.
APA right there.
Let's see here.
That's cool to watch. Look at this.
7. Oh, here. Oh. Let's see. Did we catch it in time? Okay, yeah, we did.
Look at this replay. So she's trying to cut that 2-ball on the side, kicking at it, and that 9 just flies straight towards that corner pocket.
Nice. All right. So I'm assuming she made the 1 to start with him. Should be up 3. Oh, yeah. There we go. That works. Little table love. But we take those.
It's always nice to get those early 9 balls and get another break in because it's if you have a good break, it's always just an extra point, extra point, extra point.
Well, and I would say too, from a confidence standpoint for the lower skill levels, non-ball combo. Actually, that's my move.
Ashley says second to Amber only.
Oh, that's
That is
funny. But I would say for the lower ranks, especially like getting an early 9 can build and feel a little confident.
Yes.
Obviously, most of the higher ranks will not go for a 9-ball combo unless it's forced.
Correct.
Because you want all those points. You want to screw up the whole
Right.
table. But
I had one the other night where it was a tough call. I was playing in league, and it's hard to try and move away from the 9-ball just to get your run out.
yeah.
And that's why some of the times you'll see some higher ranked players go for the 9-ball combo. If it's too much of a hassle to try and get all those points on the table that's going to be left up, it's almost easier to just pot the 9, even though it's like you don't want to do it. It's a little early. You see a chance of getting more points. You almost have to sometimes. Nice cut in the side there. It's going to be a hard lead bit on that 3 there, Tim. A lot of top and a lot of power. He's got the top.
He made the 1-ball as well, I'm assuming, or hold on, was it 3?
Looks like he can see it. He got the 1 and the 2 so far. He put the 1 in the side.
And there was 1 dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1 dead from the break.
Okay. Yep. See if he can make this cut. Okay. Nice defense. That's another thing with lower skill levels when it comes to shooting these shots that some people they want so bad to run the rack out, and they're always looking at making the next ball. You got to know when to play a defense, and that's what really makes your game better and gets you the advantage on the table, is knowing when to stop yourself trying to make all these shots and actually going for the defense. Look at that.
Will you watch a shot real fast for them, probably?
Look at that replay right there. That was another 9 in the side corner.
Goodness gracious. They just want to write this up, aren't they? All right. I'm going to mute it for just a second. I need to get my camera on battery pack here, guys. I will be right back with y'all, and Ricky is coming back to the mic now as well.
Wow, look at that. Was that on the break? 9-ball and another ball. That is crazy. Let's look at this break here. 9's beaming straight in. 2 in the side. Almost a 5-ball. That is crazy. She's feeling good on this table. So I just did this watch on this table over here, and the guy, I like to always ask people whenever I'm getting a watch, is I asked them where do they want me to be so I'm not in their line of sight, because a lot of players, they don't like to see somebody next to the table. It kind of throws them off. And he was telling me which ball he was going for. And so it's one of those things, again, try not to tell the person watching what you're shooting at, because it gives them a kind of a bias. They're almost expecting that ball to move first. Accidentally miscued here.
She getting too excited. Oh, she did it again.
She's thinking hard.
Oh my goodness. She's like, I want that 9 on the sap.
Yep.
Devin, by the way, Devin is absolutely right. He's asking where they're playing to. Yes, it is first team to 51 and win, or first team to 50 points with 3 wins, because the tiebreaker is, even if you're 50-50, is the 3rd win out of the 5 matches.
There's 9. The 9's going.
Oh my goodness.
So she's got a really good break going here. So what she's doing is I tell my players that she's anticipating her shot too much. And you can see when she's getting down, she's trying to hit it so good, so hard that she keeps miscuing. And it's that's one of those times you just got to take your time, sit at the table, chalk up, pace yourself, and then get down and take your shot. Good try there on the cut. Tucked behind the 2. Good try there. Looks like he might be able to get that in the corner there. I heard that, Ashley. Oh, nice cut. Oh, got a dead ball there. She tried to cut that in the corner so hard.
Yeah, she did. All right, proper score is 11-2.
So Ashley says you better be careful leaving her close to the 9 ball. She's getting hungry. She's
Man,
making
she
almost
loves
every
it.
time.
She loves it.
On this shot, it almost makes me want to come off the left side of that table there and go for the 3-9 combo, because that's about all you've got other than a defense. Unless you can get behind that 3 ball and run it down. This is one of those games where if you don't take the 9 ball combo, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Did he sprack?
Hopefully not. Hopefully just did a little rattle.
Looks like, oh, yep, it went all the way up the table.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I thought I was waiting to see if it was rattling and going to fall in that bottom right corner pocket.
Yep. This is going to be crazy if she goes off the left side of this 3 ball and banks
For
that 9 ball in the corner.
That's so funny.
That is going to be crazy.
By the way, earlier when the camera was shaking, not when I was over there, but earlier it was Danielle. She's like, "I'm sorry, Tim, it was me." I said, "I was looking over there, mean mugging at you too." And Carrie was like, "Well, I was going to tell you it wasn't me, but you wouldn't have believed me." I started laughing.
Yep. Perfect defense here is tucking that cue ball on the 6 and the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect defense. Oh,
She's
there,
waiting
yep.
for it. She's
Yep.
waiting for it. She's
I
super
knew it.
hungry.
She is getting hungry.
The thirst for the early 9.
Is this his chance?
The arm's there. I might hit it slightly fuller and use bottom to ricochet it over instead.
Think so?
I think with the angle of that, I don't know. What would you do?
So, depending on how close, there it is. There it is.
Bottom right hand corner pocket. It's the early 9 now.
This is a good match right here.
This is battle of the early 9s.
So what I like to look at with my caroms right there is how far forward that first ball is, and that kind of tells me whether bottom is going to be implied or not. And if I see that the first ball is ahead of the other ball,
yeah,
I personally wouldn't use bottom because it only gets you more on the front side of that 9 ball. So what I would do is kind of, if I were to use bottom, I would skim the 3 ball so that bottom kind of draws the cue ball back. But other than that, I would hit it fuller with some left probably.
Heard. Gotcha.
It's really just a preference based, like what you're saying. You're more comfortable with the bottom.
Yeah.
I might be more comfortable with swinging it off of the side. Got some good breaks here. Nice spreads. Nothing's getting really tied up on theirs. Looks like he made a ball.
Yeah, both are doing very well with the breaks.
Oh yeah.
This is again another nice matchup. I know it's 5-point difference right off the bat, but this is fun.
They're having fun. It looks like.
Devin says, "How about some bonus points for the most early 9?" Hilarious.
We need to get a patch for that.
I made 5 early 9s in one game. That's funny. I tell you what, though, they both make strong people to have on a team captain's team.
Oh, yeah.
That's for darn sure.
Speaking of, do we have that roster out right now for the team captains?
Team captain, you can sign up right now. Sign-ups are live.
So I'm talking about the roster of the eligible captains.
Oh, Kelly's working on that the other day.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think we got all the way through on it.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to her about that during the 8-ball tries. She was saying that's next up on her list, other than because I know y'all got a lot going on with these tries.
Oh my goodness, yes.
But I'm interested in doing it again, and I'm trying to keep on top of trying to figure out what all captains are eligible, because remember, you got to get 2 out of the 3 sessions as a captain.
Yes, you do.
It doesn't have to be consecutive.
Bingo. There, I was about to say, there's always confusion about that. There's confusion. Somebody thought that one of the 2 that you had to do, you had to for sure be in the summer time frame.
Nice cut.
That's not the case. It's just any of the 3 options, 2 of the 3, period, is the deal with it. So. Oh man, very good attempt. Very confident on the cut.
Oh yeah. That's one of those shots. He made that one ball really nice, so he got comfy with that side pocket, and it was good to go for that again. His only options were, that corner pocket up at the top, had a slight chance of scratching on the side, so he probably liked that cut better.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
He's gonna go for the 9.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, what a leave.
Oh,
there's an opportunity there.
yep.
2 balls off rail. Actually, it might be like a full ball off that rail, too. There might be a little better opportunity than what I'm thinking here.
Yep. Might be tough to catch on that 3.
Ricky, if I haven't said it a couple times, man, I just want to reiterate, by the way, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming on stream.
Yes, sir.
This is always, everybody's like, Tim, you were there at the pool from what time to what time? Because the guys are like, if I got somebody on stream here hanging out with me and stuff, like, time flies. Like,
Oh yeah, it's already been an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's 11:30. I've been in the building since just shortly after 8. 3.5 hours are gone for the day. Like,
Yes, sir.
it's fine.
Yeah, last weekend during my 8-ball triannuals, me and my Friday night team, we were there we didn't play until the 3 o'clock round,
Yes.
but I was there on my Monday night team, and I was there from, I showed up at the pool hall like 8:45-ish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you walked in right when it opened at 9, so you were here before, yeah.
I was there from 8:45 in the morning until 1:30 the next morning.
Yeah, yep.
Roughly. And that was a long, long day for me. And when it comes to playing these tournaments, you've got to have that stamina being in that building, because when you're at places like cue ball where you've got tinted windows and you don't even know where you're at, it's time flies and you don't notice that you're tired until you start looking at a clock.
Yeah.
And a lot of players, their game starts going down from there. It's tough to be playing those multi-round tournaments. You think she's gonna go for this? I would.
Yeah, I mean, again, thin the 3, carry him straight into it. Wow, Devin says they have a skill level 1 there. She made a patch that if she wins, she gives it to them and says you got beat by a 1. What sass? What sass? That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
How much is she selling them for?
Yeah, right? Oh, man, I don't like this. He's going for the 1 rail kick into it. I hate when I see players go for this shot. Don't kick things you can see.
Yep.
And I say it so much, and then I see him making it. I'm like, well, I get it, but you're risking so much right there.
Yes, they are, Ashley. Intended or not intended.
Yep, ones are the best defensive players in non-ball. Yeah, they are.
That's why you'll see some players, they'll just throw it when they're playing a tournament like this, they'll throw a low level and a high level like that, because it's hard to play somebody that's not trying to get shape on their next ball. So if they end up missing, that ball can be anywhere. It's like me and my dad, we were watching this Vegas tournament. Somebody put a 2, I believe it was a 2 on a 9. And a 2 only needs, what was that, 19 points?
Yeah, that was one of the finals.
To 75.
Yep.
That's a hard come up being a 9, and that 9 ended up losing.
If I remember correctly, it was a couple years ago, Bulldog Arena. It was the finals match.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
And and when you think about it, when you're playing in these tournaments, and a 1 timeout can easily be 1 ball if they have a shot.
It could be 2 points,
right?
Potentially get on the break,
and then a ball in hand, which the guy did a couple times, and that's not diminishing the guy's skill or anything. It's something tough to keep in mind when you're playing somebody that's lower than you. Is any scratch, any leave, any ball that dribbles in the pocket, that's just 1 more point closer to them getting that 19, and it comes quick. Nice defense there.
Let's go. Smart plays, Raphael. Very smart.
You ever played with Raphael?
I haven't. No. I've seen him one other time play.
He's a really cool guy. So I met him, and I was telling him the first time I met him, I was like, "What is your name? I got to know it," because he looks identical to an old coworker I used to have.
That's funny.
And he told me it was Raphael. I was like, "Okay, well, you're not him." I was like, "But let me show you a picture of this guy." And he looked at him. He goes, "Wow."
He's like, "Brother?"
He's got to like go on Ancestry or something. They look identical.
They got us in the DNA test for 23andMe.
Right. So, but Raphael, his energy is he's always positive. I've never seen him upset or mad or anything. He's always on the table smiling, and that's something that's not hard to find, but it's something that's it's very cherishable when you see it on the table.
Yes, it is.
It's win or lose, they're up there smiling. They're just playing the game.
That's it.
Definitely somebody to have on the team.
Ain't worried about what this opponent's making or not making. Ain't worried about anything else that's going on for the day. Just living life.
Yep.
Nah, I was saying it's dangerous because seeing the four. I always talk about the fours a lot of time. Start bringing in that defensive part of their game. Start seeing the defensive options. May not be landing them, but starts going after them, which is good.
So somebody's asking if this is a 7-foot or 9-foot. These are 7 foots.
7-foot diamonds at diamonds.
Yep. Good try on the cut. Ooh.
I say I get a good lead, but no, leaked out.
8 ball is one of the toughest races. It's a 4 against a 7. It's tough for 7 because it's a lot of 4s. Tough to make only 2 games. Yes, it is. When you have a good 4 that knows how to run a couple balls, play some defenses, those 2 games come quick.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot on stream. You'll hear me argue the point that the 5-7 race is the toughest for that 7. And the reason why is because those 5s can start running stuff.
Oh, it goes.
Those 5s can definitely start running stuff. So the one more game, and there could be a very significant skill level difference between that, say, a lower 4 and a mid 5.
Right.
To where that 5 can string together 3, 4, 5 runs.
Yeah, and you have sometimes where a skill level 5 is at that point where they know how to run a rack, from time to time.
Yep.
And that can be the make or break point playing against a higher level.
Yep.
I've had a couple 5s on my team do that. I put them up. I'm like, hey, I think you got a chance against this 7 over here. We've already played our 7, whatever, and they end up running a rack. They get a ball in hand, and it happens, and it's a tough spot to be in. Ultimate 8-ball hack.
That's why you learn how to do the 8-ball break. My favorite recent story about 8-ball break is the one, and this was on like a month or 2 ago now. But I was up against David Rifkin as 4-4 race, and he's up 3-0 on me. Oof. And I'm like, I'm not getting skunked. And I'm like sitting there coming to that rack. I'm not getting skunked. Gosh darn it. And I was sucking so bad. Like, it was horrible. He didn't need any of my help that night, but I was giving him all the help in the world. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I get the rack. So now it's 1-3. I need 3 more racks.
Don't hit this hard.
And go in to do the 8 on the break. I snap the 8 in the break on the right-hand side pocket. So now it's 2-3.
Slow down, cue ball. Wow. Straight in.
Looking for a blank 9-ball score sheet.
That's a good shot there. Trying hard not to double tap. Lined up perfect on that 9.
Sorry, how many points behind Emma?
So she got the 8-ball and the 9-ball. That's 3 points.
Oh, I just gave Rafael.
Whoops. So yeah, shooting that shot right there on that 8-ball, trying to cut it. The more thin you hit a ball, the more that cue ball flies.
Yep.
And they went 3 rails, and she got lucky. They went straight on with a 9-ball and got real close to it. She's lucky it didn't pin it up on it.
Oh, so sorry, I was down 0-3. Finally got a rack 1-3. Did 8 on the break, snapped in the right hand side pocket.
Ooh.
So now it's 2-3. Went for the 8 on the break shot again. 8-ball snaps in the left hand side pocket. Now it's 3-3. Did the 8 on the break snap again. The 8-ball hit the bottom pocket point of the right hand side pocket. It was millimeters away from dropping. I almost did 3-8 on the breaks in a row.
That is insane.
David looked at me. He's like, well, nobody can ever tell me I don't rack good. I said, you darn right.
And that's a good player too. Is somebody that's racking it that good.
Yeah.
And that's the point. They know that that you just made an 8 on the break.
Yeah.
Boom, you pop it again, and then they rack it the same way, and then you almost get it again. That's somebody that's they're not intentionally changing that rack to try and throw your break off.
100%.
So the 8 on the breaks last weekend for 8-ball tries for Saturday, I was playing on my Friday night team, the 3 p.m. round, and I was playing against a guy. He was a 5 and I'm a 6 in an 8-ball.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-5 race, and I ended up getting him. I think it was 5-1, I believe. Sure. And it was good. He got a game in, and then I got 2. He got 1. I got the next 3. The last game, I was getting down, and I've been trying all night, trying to get the 8 on the break.
Yeah.
And the last moment, I started thinking, I was like, well, let me change my English up. Instead of hitting bottom, let me hit bottom right.
There you go.
And I popped it. I hit it good, and that 8-ball goes straight to the side, and a ball hit it. And it went right in the side.
Okay. I thought you were about to tell me.
Yeah,
No.
It was going, and it looked like it almost had the speed, and another ball hit it just perfect, gave it that speed bump, and it went straight in the side pocket. And it's awesome with that feeling is, that last game, you got that 8 on the break, or nice hit here.
Good, yeah.
Or you got that 9 on the snap, and that's all you needed.
Yep.
And it's a crazy feeling. So I got my little HLT patch, and Mike Florio, he kept messing with me because he got 2 8-ball breaking runs
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah, he did.
And he kept looking at me. And if you see on the picture, guys that's watching the stream, if you look at the picture of my team's little winning photo for the 8-ball tries, that's why I'm holding the 2-ball.
Yeah.
It's because, and I didn't know this, but he comes up, he's like, here, you grab this. I just grabbed the ball. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And Kelly takes the picture. Or no, it was you. Was it you or was it Kelly?
I don't remember.
I think it might have been Kelly.
Yeah.
Takes the picture, and then Mike looks at me. He goes, "You're number 2. That's why you got the 2 ball."
Oh, my Lanza. Oh, my Lanza. Oh, look, Landon done jumped in chat here. We start talking about our game series. He got to come in and brag about his. He said he got 3 breaking runs once in a league match. Throwing a 3-pack on people, man. Ash says, well, hey, Tim, teach me your ways. First time I lost Hill from an 8 on the break. I showed up next league night 4 hours early just to practice doing that. There you go. What's up, Mike Gammons? Mike Gammons on the Facebook side, too. Good morning.
A lot that plays with that 8 on a break is the rack.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have a loose rack. You can't have a too much slanted rack, or else that 8 ball is not going to go.
Here comes the mirror trick right here.
Yep.
There she goes. So she doesn't have enough room. She doesn't have enough room. She's got to use left-handed English and speed to control it. So
I would go just past that center diamond on the left side.
Yep. So she hits past the 8, right where Carrie's aiming, right? If Danielle loads up with about a tip of left and doesn't hit the cue ball too hard, it gives the cue ball time when it hits the rail for it to grip the rail and drift over further.
Yep. And speed is the key for this.
Speed is, yep. The harder you hit it with left, the less it's gonna grip over. It doesn't have time.
Good speed.
Oh, man.
And that was the perfect side to hit that too. As the 2 ball would hit the rail, come back, and now it's a good defense play.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt. Might be just a little slower on the speed or a little more left. I think she wasn't a full tip over. It was tough to tell from here, but
you doing the chalk on the table?
Yeah, I guess the player's away for just a second.
Yeah. So when it comes to those shots, Ashley, with your bank shots, a lot of people, they want to hit those kicks or those banks hard. And what you don't realize is when you hit those shots hard, that the ball that you're hitting or the cue ball, whichever, when it hits that rail, it's going to kind of sink into it a little bit. And it's going to shorten that angle. And that's why people say whenever you hit a kick or a bank, speed is the key, and that determines where it's going to go with the English that you put on it too. Is the harder you hit a ball, the shorter it's going to come up, the tighter that angle is. The softer you hit it, the more wider it's going to go. And playing with English and speed is something that's really intricate when it comes to those shots. As you can do either or, you can do both. And people just shoot it different.
Yeah, Landon. Luckily, I had a good opponent that I was up against with David Rifkin, and he was rooting me on. Like he would not, if I would have snapped that 8 the third time, he would not have been mad. And I was like, I would have been a little mad for you because I would know how it feels like just sitting in your shoes for a second and be like, I had him dead to right.
Yep.
Like this man couldn't string along more than 2 balls to save his life.
Right. Is he doing 2.95 or is he doing 2.5? I think he might be going for the 2.95 to get the 2.9.
Yeah.
Might be a little hungry here.
A little hungry, a little thirsty.
It looks like
everything.
There it is, 2.95.
Oh, and the other 9. Let's go.
So he hit it just soft enough where he'd have that 2.9 again if the 9 didn't drop.
Yep,
and that's the key thing to do on those combo shots. So props to Mike from APA. We were talking last night about my singles board is doing those combo shots, which I already knew at the point. I just wasn't thinking about it. Is those combos, the speed is very, very detrimental to your leave.
Yeah.
And you got to hit them kind of softish so you can leave that second ball in the pocket to hit it again.
100%.
And he got lucky on that. I don't want to use the term getting lucky, but he hit it good enough where that 9 ball fell after, and the 2 ball stayed there.
John once got 3 9-ball breaks on me and didn't want to give my racking skills credit. I said, I'm house racking then. And what do you know? No more 9-ball breaks. That's funny, Ashley. Devin on my YouTube side here talking about my best story is played against the team with the league operator on it. And they put him on me thinking I'd lose. I went up to him pre-match and said, I'm coming for the operator patch. Well, I beat him 2-0 and I got to beat the operator patch. There you go.
Nice.
Love these stories, guys. By the way, appreciate y'all sharing.
Landon Fox says my 5 beat a 7-3-0 in 1 inning. Snap 2 8
my
to get
God.
in the hill. Missed the last ball to the break. Went to the third rack. 7 missed. He made his 2 balls to win.
Oh my Lanta. Wow. What a win.
Yeah, that goes to show, like we were talking about earlier, with the 5s playing the 7s.
Oh,
And you get a good 5 in an 8 ball. It's tough.
It's crazy. And again, people will argue it one way or the other. I've just seen it time and time again. Yeah, 5s getting those 7s. And I don't know. I don't know if the seven's just underestimating what Fox can do.
The next week.
Probably because he may not have a lot of scores in, which would make complete sense on that.
Yep. Or he had previous wins at gun innings, defensive plays, all that stuff that ties into moving up. That was a good try on that one ball here.
That one was.
Just barely hit the inside of that side pocket. Are we going to see another 2-9?
I mean, these two love swinging for the early nines.
And that's what's making this game so good. Landon Fox says he was a seasoned 5. So yeah, he had his fair share of being a 5, and he got hooked up.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. He tried to go for it. Good leave.
Oh man, very nice leave. Very, very nice leave.
I think this game's gonna go neck and neck. Nobody's gonna get a good run on the other player. They're both got a positive attitude. They're getting up. They're making some balls.
I think
some good plays.
I think I agree with you. I think the only way it does anything, and we may not see it till towards the tail end,
right,
is when we see like Wesley versus Hugo or Wesley versus maybe Jose Zenkai or something.
The
higher ups. Yeah, I think with these similar even throws, I think you're right. I think they're going to continue being neck and neck, and which is great to see. It's fantastic. It's good showing.
It makes that game to where you're going to figure out who's going to get either the 3-win default or the 51.
Well, and it's nice for the players too, right? So whichever team moves on to the second part of today for them and the chance to get that $800 in the World Qualifier, the nice thing is that right now your players are getting a lot of table time.
Yes.
A lot of time, a lot of shots, a lot of options, getting confident, getting used to the tables if they're not, from here. So there's actually a really big benefit to going this way and not being a shutout. Some people are like, well, I'm just ready to move on to the next round. Well, you can't move on until everything's ready anyways. So why be sitting around from noon until 2:30?
Right. It's a good try on that 3 ball and he scratched. Tried to cut it in that corner pocket. Those side pockets are deadly.
Yes, they are. Very deadly.
I tell players all the time that when you're going for a corner pocket shot, you go and shoot a ball that you've got to cut it a lot. If you use any bit of bottom, you always got to keep in mind on that nearby side pocket because they are not so friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Because it can happen either way. You can either scratch in the side pocket that's away from the shot that you're shooting, or the one on the same side of the cue ball that you're shooting, like what just happened. He used a little bit of right English. It floated past the 6, went straight inside. Is that another scratch?
No. Dead ball.
2 back-to-back.
4 right-hand side pocket, 5 top left, top shot, 6 top right. No. 4 right-hand side pocket. Brother. Unless the 5 goes by the 6 easily, but
if it goes by and he won it, that's what he's timing him out on.
Right off bat, yeah.
Yep. 4 in the, or I might do 4 on the other side. Put the 5 in the left corner. Stick in the other
4 on the right hand side, 5 top left, 6 top right.
Yep.
Bam, bam, bam. It's set up.
Yep. It's a good timeout here. Good catch.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do with my players too. Is I wait to see what their eyes are on.
Yes.
I don't
waste the timeout. Yeah. Yeah. No need to waste the timeout. They set up good.
Yep.
So I told my players one time.
Oh, I think I proved him wrong. He said, "I know what I see," and he pointed at his eyes.
Oh no, he's going to try to draw it back. This is the trouble that 4s get into.
And then
with draws.
Hope you don't scratch on that other side.
No, he ain't trying to draw. Does it go by? Am I that crazy?
He's got to hit it soft to get back on that 6 ball, but he'll have the right angle to get on that 7. It's a tough one though. Tony James says, "Hey Tim, good morning, sir."
Hey, still go, Mr. Daniel.
It's like he's gonna do a little stop shot.
You got to pull it down if so.
Don't draw it. Nice. Put some bottom on this or shoot it soft.
You made it tougher.
Funny enough, these are the shots that I like right here. Is shooting this ball, hitting some bottom, getting on the other side of that table. I love playing those angles and those.
We made it tougher. I'd tell one of my players before they asked for a timeout, and I told them I said no, and they were like, "Man," they were like, "I really need you there." I was like, "You were shooting the right shot." I said, because at this point they were stuck. I said, "You were about to have to 3-year-old kick to get out of that." I said, "You were aiming in the right direction." I said, "I'm not going to add much."
Yep.
To that one, it'd be a waste of a timeout.
It's the KISS method.
Yeah. Yep.
Another ball there. Tough long shot.
Got stuff in the chest.
Trying to pat it out for you. Play a lot of top. Get on this 8 ball here. Hit it pretty good. If he makes it, Look at that.
Oh my gosh, she's
Double
all the
track
way
in
up there.
corner.
She's all the way up there.
He's got it. Here's another trick: is don't hit this ball with any speed, because then more speed you have cutting that 8-ball, you're gonna have a longer shot on this 9-ball. She's gonna go for the bank. Looks like
Cut this, Danielle. Cut this.
yep, going for the bank. Holy!
Oh my Lanta, and hits it so good.
Did she try to get it off the 9?
I don't know, but it works.
Look at this replay.
It works if you work it.
It almost looks like she misinterpreted where she needed to hit on this 8-ball.
Yeah.
She hit it more center than left. Wow. Easy 9-ball on the side. Makes it.
Beautiful out.
That is a crazy shot.
Well, I'll say I think that's, other than our early lead, initially they've been kind of neck and neck for a hot moment now, and now she broke away a little bit. Broke away a little bit. Landon should learn how to do that shot.
Yeah, I heard that. Actually, take notes.
Oh, that's too funny. Hey, Ricky.
Tony James, you're asking for, if you're talking about what I was saying, taking notes for, us talking about getting that 8-ball bank off of the 9-ball. Whenever we figure out how to do that, y'all need to teach me that. Cool shot nonetheless. Showed me what to do and what not to do when racking 9-ball. Oh, okay. It's Ashley and Tony talking to each other. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a little break here. I gotta do a little run. Probably be about 15 minutes. Leave y'all to Tim here. Hold it down.
Yeah, don't forget it.
All right, I'll be back. All right, I'll be back.
All right, now y'all got to behave a little bit because you just got to deal with me now, chat. Now, like I said, I appreciate Ricky's shout to him, by the way. I actually giving a shout out to another player she's on the screen here. I love it. Mike Gavin said I need to ask Raphael about battery pack is his nickname. I'll see if I can ask him about it. And Devin, that's right. When you only get one coach, you don't want to waste it. Yep. You don't want to waste it. That's why I told the teammate. I was like, just trust me. I was like, I'll use it whenever I deem that it's going to be worthwhile and valuable. I just don't want to waste it on you. And I said, and usually if I tell you no after you ask, I said, I told you no because you're going after the right shot. I said, I'm not going to leave you hanging unless you just go after a bad shot. I said, there ain't a chance I'm going to let you do that and have a timeout. You know what I mean? Unless there's something like, again, like you're so stuck and I just don't have a way to get you out of it. Like there are those times when you're like, look, you need to use a whole, all the left you can, 3-rail kick this in, try to get behind this one little window. Like, man, it's there's a 95% chance even that timeout you're going to end up giving ball in hand. I'm not wasting that timeout on that. Ain't going to happen. Shot liars out of her 9-ball tries in her match against me. There you go. Oh no. Ball in hand. Well, it looks like Mikey getting a 9-ball break and run. Coming over here asking for patches already. He's the first one I've seen asking for a patch today, too. Not say somebody else has them, but first one I've seen. Congrats to him. That's going to be a good leave. Going to be a good leave. Neil's kind of on top of that 9 a little bit to the left-hand side of it. Looking for the bridge. That's right, Ashley. Give Mikey some congrats. He deserved it. Oh, chat. I cannot believe we are finally to this point of the year where this is it. I was talking about early on in the stream here, like there's no more today and tomorrow, last chances for this World Qualifiers that are coming up in May and June. World Qualifier will be 3 amazing days, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday for the finals. Danielle going for the defense here. Not a bad defense. Not a bad defense. A little harder. She was behind the 9, but again, that's what 4 should be doing. That right there, going after those defense, seeing that I should defense here. Yeah, this is kind of how I want the defense to be. This is what I'm going for. Right, start getting that stuff, that thought process in your mind. I just don't want him to 6-0 me again, Tim. Got to be nice now. I tell you, Ashley, sometimes when those higher ups go up against the low ranks, man, it's kind of like the small snakes versus like the giant human, and the giant human's like, oh my gosh, the snake, I'm so scared. And like the snake's like scared, like his heart's beating out of his chest. It's like they're more scared of you than you are of them, but you just don't know it. They got to tighten their game up tremendously. Oh, good try. Just a little bit off there, hitting 4 down to the bottom short rail. May have opened up enough room to go past the 5 into the right-hand side pocket. Dennis, great question. Any idea how many rounds per day for the World Qualifier? I do not know right off. Do not know. But you'll know ahead of time, Dennis. So we'll have the brackets out. That's right, Ashley. As they should be scared. As they should be. Guys, again, just a friendly reminder here, we are live streaming on Jacksonville AP's Facebook, YouTube, and my YouTube, The Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Guys, you get a chance. It's free to hit the subscribe button on those YouTube channels. It means a lot to us. Oh, good try in that side pocket by Mr. Rafael. And not going to leave anything easy. Of course, we've seen these two love swinging at early 9s. Danielle might go off from the left-hand side of that 5 try for the 5-9 combo. Hey, Dennis, my pleasure, brother. Thanks for being in the stream on the YouTube side. Appreciate you. 24-20. Thank you, Carrie. Man, that was a good try right there. I like that option that she was just going after. Nice little timeout on the field here. I think he was trying to just set him up for success. I mean, getting from the 5 to the 6 shouldn't be too crazy by the angle that he has. But 6 to the 7 is going to be the tough option here. Oh my goodness, he did a stop shot. No, no. I really thought he was going to try to like force follow that and maybe have a low angle. Ah, Devin, that's too awesome. Devin saying he's in St. Louis and his 8-ball team won regionals in 2024. Played 6 times. Then in Vegas, made it 7 rounds. Finished up 33rd place. Best finish a team has ever done over there. Nicely done. Very, very impressive, Devin. Josh, what's going on? He says, I've had this in the background. Holy crap, these team matchups, well, yes, they really do. They're doing awesome. Definitely great game so far, 100%. But yeah, Josh, how are you today, bud? Welcome in. She a little bit different angle there. It's good drifting down further. But she can definitely go after this shot. She may need to let this loose, though, to be honest with you. You may need to let this loose because that cue ball is going to pop back up. I don't think she's going to be able to hold it and you get the 7 ball all the way over. Man, she almost made it in the left inside pocket after it was said and done, too. Goodness gracious. That's funny. Josh says enjoying some sun, APA, and the voice of APA Jazz. Let's go. Appreciate you, Josh. Seriously. Yeah, David, that's impressive. Impressive finish. She said 33rd out of 760 or so. Yep. And that's right. My game is let it go. Just let it go. Let the cue ball ride between the short rails. All the way back up, back down. But you got a pretty good window for that 8, so no reason to try and hold it. That's still a common mistake I make sometimes. I try to hold shots when I should just do like a lot of the higher ups that I watch. I mean, that's the reason why I watch these streams myself and commentate on them. You know, I love when I see a higher up that's just free flow, man, just bouncing off rails. They don't have to, instead of just holding shots and stuff. And there's just too many times that I hold first shot. Now, sometimes you'll see me holding first shot where I'll slow roll 1 ball in, and just kind of hold first shot because I don't want to complicate that first shot. Like I'm going to have good enough eyes on the next one instead of, you know, rolling forward too far, anything like that. But there's plenty of times right now in my game that I get annoyed with myself because I'm like, why did I try to like that 7 ball? Like, why did I try to even hold for the 8? Like, I know that cue ball was going to go up to the top short rail. I know it's going to come on back down. Like, why was I even trying just to slow roll that 7 in? Because where I would have messed up is I would have hit the 7 ball just fine. I would have left it right outside that pocket for the next player. That's what would have happened. That would have been the way that my game goes right now. Yeah, that's right. You got pool players that own this bar, and you got pool players that own a bar. They're very passionate about it. Josh, on the Facebook side to give you guys a heads up what he's saying. He says, I don't play much of diamonds, but it looks like their banks or their rails bank true. Great banks happen today. Yeah. Yeah, they take great care of their tables. In fact, when I came in, Red and Mr. I believe his name's Aki. If I'm saying it right. We're cleaning up tables and stuff, make sure everything was just pristine for us today and looking good, and always appreciate that. So they do have a new 9-footer. That's right. A little bottom on this shot, maybe even a little bottom right, but a little bottom for sure. Oh, she went for the bank. Honestly, banked it over. Great dude and good. Yes. Ashley, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. All right, good out right there. We'll get hopefully a score confirmation from Miss Carey. That's right. Devin brings up a good point on my YouTube channel. He says, I think it's intriguing watching others, see how others go at scenarios and can retain the info if you get yourself into a pickle. That's right. It goes back to what I said earlier, right? You don't know what you don't know. And in this game, there's plenty. There's plenty we still don't know. And we can all learn and be like, oh, I like that option. I didn't think of that option there. I would have went at this shot XYZ. I make the joke as well, talking about stirring up some chaos with the cues, but like, who's the best cue manufacturer? But I love making the joke too of like, you take a screenshot of a certain table and the run outs, and you're like, all right, what's the best run out here? And you'll get people shouting at each other. But no, this is a better run out. No, this is a better run out. And it's funny because like, you'll get multiple choice. You're like, all three of those work. I guess you could do all three. And it's like, yeah, you definitely can. Oh, nice shot by Raphael. Little 2-6 combo after the kick. Should bring things right on up and tie it. Let me see off the 9. Perfect. Didn't roll on up. He's got eyes. Not an easy shot, but he's got eyes on a back cut here. It's the 4 ball sitting off the top short rail as well. Just watch for the scratch here. Good shot. Nicely done, Raphael. Wow. What a run, guys. Very well played. It's a little bump into the 9. Goodness gracious. Raphael is doing a fantastic job. This has been a great run. I mean, just flying on past. Josh, June 6th is the 9-ball World Qualifier. That is the big tournament there that you've been trying for all year to get qualified for. And if you're qualified for it, that's the one that you want to try to win because that will get you to Vegas. Second place will get you to the Southeast Challenge, sorry. So there'll actually be 8 teams sent to Vegas and 8 teams sent to the Southeast Challenge. 4 9-ball for Vegas, 4 9-ball for Southeast Challenge. The same thing for 8, 4 and 4. I love it. Derek says the best run out is one that works. Too bad you don't know which one that is ahead of time. That's funny. That's funny. Now you do got to be able to adapt. That's a big part of it too. Adapt with the situation, adapt with different angles, and taking medicine on certain shots, not overdoing certain things. That's right, Ashley. You tell them. So I found out if I go on my events tab in my pool players app. That's how you find it. And if you see our posts under the news tab, you'll see our post where we talk about our Google Calendar. Get that bad boy synced up to your phone. Yeah, Ashley, thanks for the little plug there. I do appreciate you. Oh no. So close. So close. Josh said I didn't want to close out and miss out on Tim's angelic voice. You stop it. Flattery will get you everywhere. That's funny. An overslice by Danielle, but it's going to turn to a great leave. Can they play Hugo and Jose? Great question, Samantha Shea. Let me look. Let me look now. Let's see. They played Elise, who's a 3. Raphael's a 4. That's 7. Let's see here. Yeah. 8 and 6 is 14. Plus 7 is 21. And they have a skill level 1 on their team, Kathy. Yes, ma'am. They sure can. They sure can. Smash Shay, how are you doing today? I was lost 2 minutes. It took me to go sub on the YouTube channel. That's funny, actually. Appreciate that, by the way. Been blessed with all you guys subbing to my YouTube here that we have reached the top, I think it's top 10% in YouTube by having over 1,000 subscribers. Somebody looked up that stat the other day. I think it's top 10%. Trying to go by this 9 here to hit in the 8. Not a lot of space for this. Hits it good. Cue ball's going to open up for that 8 ball top left hand corner pocket. Oh, I like that, Devin. Devin was saying I was practicing one time and I had a bystander that trying to tell me I was doing it wrong. I said, yep, I know the right way, but I'm trying different ways just in case I can't go about it the right way. I like that. Well, guys, if I had the score right, which I think I do, it boils down to who gets this 9 ball. Oh, man, absolutely. BGL, my pleasure, brother. Thanks for being here. Plus the sports boat platforms. There it goes. Good number. And Tim, we're down in Palm Beach for first response. Hey, let's go. Good luck to Logan and y'all. Someone said be blessed for that. Someone said be blessed. There we go. I just saw some great sportsmanship. Wrong ball is about to be targeted. The opposing team was yelling about it. Wrong ball, wrong ball. Great sportsmanship. Love seeing that. Love seeing it. Smash Shay, I had a great birthday. Thank you so much for saying that. It was good time. Hung out with the family a little bit, did some housework. That need to be done for our new beds that are coming on Monday. And I may or may not have went to a gun store, but we're on top of that. Yeah, I was trying to find out if I got the score correct or not from them. I haven't had an update in a rack or two.
You can sit down.
Okay, you sure? Okay. Well, guys, Mr. Ricky's back.
Yep.
Thank you for grabbing what I forgot to bring. I always bring these with me.
No, you're good.
These Ricola throat cares. These are bomb.com. I'm pretty sure I have the score right too. I think it's either way. Both teams need the 9 ball.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Gotta watch out for that corner pocket. I'd put some top on this and hit it soft, or hit it bottom and hard.
I love bottom and hard. Yep.
I always try and show people that you could do a little trick when you're playing with bottom and you're trying to shoot a shot like this. As long as the angle isn't too much, if you hit downward on the cue ball with bottom and it makes that cue ball kind of hop,
yep,
and it bumps it out of the way of that corner pocket, and you won't scratch. You got to hit it. You've got to hit it good, and you've got to hit it right. Good try there.
Well, what sort of leaves you gonna have?
That's a good leave.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
I mean, he's got a bank and a really, really hard cut.
Ashley said, "Did you get a new pew pew?" I don't know what you're talking about, Ashley. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, but I don't know what you're talking about.
The new Nerf gun that came out.
Yeah, new Nerf gun.
Yeah.
It's Nerf or nothing. Okay,
Right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hashtag sponsor me, Nerf.
Oh, he takes the
Drains
drains.
it. Drains it. What an out.
Nice shot.
That was big, by the way. So that's the difference of it being even 2020.
So that's 12-8, 12-8. Nice.
Yeah, versus it being 16 to 24.
I told you this is going to be a tough matchup here.
Yeah.
It's probably going to take it down to either the high ranks or maybe the lower ranks.
2020. Well,
That was COVID era.
right. You're not wrong. By the way, Samantha Shea came in chat, was asking if
Okay.
they could play both Hugo and Jose Santiago. Jose's team does have a skill level 1 on his bracket.
So to play 9-9? Oh no, 7-7. Yeah, because this is handball. My bad.
Hugo's an 8, Jose's a 6. Still adds up to the same amount of skill level teams, but
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the biggest thing is having those lower skill levels, and you can do 9-9 if you have 2 1s.
yes.
That's another thing that's huge.
Yep.
It's good. It's good to have those ones, those new players. It allows for the heavy hitters to come in and finish that up.
Yeah, definitely can't get any better with this. Ash says we support birthday pew-pews. I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Well, let's see who they're going to throw because, I mean, realistically, like, this is the chance where we could end up seeing one of the higher ranks already come on out.
Yep. I think it's probably what's going to happen right now is to kind of get a lead up on the other. It's a perfect time to do it.
Well, and they need to be watching too. Hugo's team as well. Leslie has more than one team here, so
Right.
he might be playing over there.
Might be tied up.
And if he's tied up, you know, what I mean, you could throw your high rank
Right.
and maybe force him to throw like a 5 or something
Right.
against.
And with this 2 matches in, if they get the next 2 matches and the guy's still tied up over there, you know, if he's on another team,
Yeah.
that could be the chance to, you know, try and get the 3 win or maybe get the 51, and he never even played.
Yep, true.
That's the stress part behind
There's
this.
Mr. Santiago.
Yep. Kind of called that one.
I was thinking it was going to be him.
Yep.
That's how I would throw it too.
Right. Because the plan is you either want your high rank to kind of cut it in the back end to get the win, or to put your team up to get higher than the others to kind of start that momentum.
Yeah.
And see who they throw up on the other side. Jose's a cool guy.
Jose is. I definitely appreciate him.
We
Plays a lot of league.
yeah, when I went to Vegas last year for the captain's tournament, I didn't even know he was already out there.
Yeah.
And we met up at the Westgate right before the tournament was starting, and everybody's chilling out, taking breaks, and sitting at the slot machines or whatever, eating, chilling out. And I seen him over there just spinning the slots or whatever, and just chatting up with him. It was pretty cool.
Oh, my Lanza. Ash said, no way, Jose. You better stop it.
That should be their new team name.
That's such a dad joke there, Ashley.
Yeah.
I love it.
What to do.
I'm assuming Carrie's going to be coming out in the scary door.
What's
Yeah.
our skill level? 6?
5.
5. Okay. And Jose's a 6?
Yep.
Nice little racer. It'll be a 4-5 race.
Yep. 5, 6. Jose's
4-5 race.
4-5 race.
The games. If she's a 5, he's a 6.
Yeah. It's 9 ball.
Oh,
You're cooking
I'm
bus.
thinking of 8 ball.
Ah.
But I'm still listen. I woke up
He was so dead sure of his answer too. I went, Jack.
last night when I was doing the singles board. I went home, went to sleep, woke up, and I'm here. And
Yeah.
my mind is still on the board. I don't know why.
On 8 ball signals, I love it.
Completely forgetting this is 9 ball.
At least you haven't pulled a meeting.
Yeah.
I did that on
Right.
day 2 of a triangle as a 9 ball before.
No.
Not like I wasn't just here the day before
Right.
of number 9 ball, and then I wanted to swap it
Yeah.
8 so bad.
Okay. Yeah. So this will be a 46-38. race.
46, okay, it should be. Yeah, I'm waiting to see. All right, Carrie is for sure coming up.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Swapped over.
Nice. This would be something. You get a strong 5 and playing a 6, and then that'll be the difference. That's what what's his face called that seasoned 5.
All right.
Don't touch. Looks like Jose might get it.
Jose got it.
It looked like almost they kind of hit towards each other.
Yeah.
In a tap. I've
Yeah.
had that happen before.
Oh yeah, relag it.
Instant relag.
Yep. I love it. Ashley giving Josh, I'm sorry, giving a huge shout out. Saying Jose's one of my favorite people. He's so freaking nice. Once you get to know him, yes he is.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Cool guy.
And of course, one of the 3 carries pops him out of here. Says, "Go, Carrie, go!"
I wonder how many times whenever somebody goes up to and approaches all 3 of them and says, "Hey, Carrie," how many people look over?
Oh my gosh,
It's all it's got to be.
it's so much fun to do it. Yeah.
And the funny part is that's how me, my dad, and my grandfather is because I'm the 3rd.
Yep.
And every time you hear somebody say Richard, we all 3 look and say, "What?"
And you're like, which one? Be specific.
Right.
Golly.
Made a ball on break. He
Hey,
can be
dude.
the one. Knowing Jose's probably going to go for the defense instead of the outlandish.
All right.
2 rail bank.
Ash is over here with Team Carry as well.
You think he might tuck that cue ball off of that right rail and come back -3? No. Oh, he goes for the combo.
Almost works a little two-way there.
Right.
Still having a little window here for Carry to see it.
I love playing a lot of English on my defenses, so it's either they work extremely well or they just don't at all. They got a
Right.
straight in
Oh
shot.
my gosh. Josh says, I'm gonna say go Carry, just give Jose a hard time, jinx everyone. I love it.
Just for the love of the game, Ashley.
Miss Carrie Ann says frequently when people run up and say Carry. Yep. Do it on purpose.
Nice little cut on the 1 ball. You got to leave on the 2. She hits the soft enough. She'll have the 3 on the side. Don't scratch. Nice leave. So I was talking over there with Kelly with the River City Shark trophies. They look
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And then
Those guys are back.
They got some complimentary cups over there
Yes, sir.
with the team names on it. That's pretty cool.
Mike showed that to me. I said, man, I love this because one of the
Oh,
years
look at that leave.
when my team won it, we had t-shirts.
Nice.
River City Shark t-shirts.
Yep.
And so it's nice to have that little memento of what you get to take away. It's nice to have the River City Shark Award get to stay at the host location.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yeah, I was looking at the cups and they look nice. I went over there. I was like, now I know these are for sale. And she shut me down and she didn't even say anything. She just showed me the label. It showed the team's name. That told me
Yeah.
everything. It's like, dang. Because the last cups that y'all sold for APA, the leather bound or the leather sided
yeah.
little Yeti cup.
Yep.
I bought 2 of those, one for me and the wife.
Oh, and they can definitely make you something. I know a couple players. In fact, I think it was this week. Contacted the office because they loved the metal bag tags, and so they wanted their own custom made metal bag tags.
Okay.
Yeah. You can definitely contact the
Okay.
office and let us know.
That's cool. So Mike and Kelly have their own laser etchers.
Yep.
That's
So
that's how they were doing the trophies.
So if you guys have seen for the longest time, Threefold has been the sponsor of the stream for a long time. Trophy engraving sublimation. That is Mike and Kelly. So all those trophies that you see get made each time, that's Mike and Kelly.
My
and-
wife's in there tagging in the
Oh,
chat. We don't need any more cups. We have an entire cabinet full of Yetis, Stanleys, you name it.
There was a
Because it's her fault. Yeah, I'm not taking any blame for this.
that's funny.
I'm not taking any blame. I had some Dick's coupons, and I went and bought myself a fishing cooler because I love
Yeah.
fishing.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, all right, your turn. You get to go pick your stuff out. And I was like, and before she could even start walking, I said, I know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a blanket, and you're gonna get a cup.
Yep.
And that's exactly what she picked out. We walked over to the Stanley section. She spent about 30 minutes looking over there, picked out a couple cups, and we walked out.
That's funny.
So it's her fault. I'm not taking. It's not my fault.
There's a hilarious TikTok I saw just the other day, and this lady's like, I set up my kitchen for my life. She said, there's me, there's my husband. So there's 2 coffee mugs, there's 2 plates, there's 2, and like she's showing her thing and stuff.
Yep.
And then it pans over to a different couple, and lady's just standing in front of the cabinet, it's open up, and there is nothing less than probably 50 different coffee mugs in one set of cabinets. And like the guy starts laughing. He's like, yeah, honey, set up for our life. Oh my gosh.
Ashley Pop said Amber can do no wrong. There's no such thing as her fault. And you are completely right about that. That's what happens.
Yep. Devin said when we were in Vegas, I had M&Ms made and they were our team shirt color, light blue. They had our team name on them. Isn't that fun to go to the M&M store? The Hershey's store over there.
Josh Mack hops in and says cause and effect, not fault.
Not fault. That's right.
This guy must be
Right.
married.
Yeah. Love it. I love it.
I would put money on it.
It's funny you mentioned that. I started watching a show, and finally I've caught up to where my buddy's at in it. And I was like, yeah, like all the references they're doing in this episode are not the Star Trek references. And like he pauses on the phone for a second. He's like, I didn't get any of that. He's like, that's because I'm not a nerd. I was like, shut up. But just because I realized that you didn't. No.
And they have a
It's gone. It's gone.
5-second rule?
No.
I'm kidding.
But that's such a waste.
But grab it with my toes real quick.
Right? Oh gosh.
Here.
I have a coworker that owns 40 plus Stanleys. Somebody's keeping them in business. Oh my Atlanta.
Tried it once. Bad things happen, unfortunately. You can guess which one was at fault. Sorry to hear about that, Josh. And she says, I always give her a hard time about it. We won't be laughing if there's a nuclear war. She'll be safe in the Stanley Cup fort. Hell
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
You know, there is
Funny.
the Stanleys are built pretty well, so that might work out.
That might work
Don't give
out.
somebody an idea. Amber be the first person to try.
Right.
We'll start gluing him to the front of the truck. Use it as a bush guard.
They'll become weapons in the zombie apocalypse.
Yes, sir. You're right about that, Josh. Hopefully, it all ended up well in the end.
They're having a little defensive battle over here on this 2-ball.
Nice. That's a good defense. It's a hard measure when you're trying to see how much thin you're trying to hit on that 2-ball to just put it past where they either can't see it or just can't make it.
That's right.
But this is going to be a good defense on that rail first. Yep.
There we go.
Good. It looks like it's frozen on the 7 because it rolled back together. You know, Ashley, nothing beats the power of family. That's the reason why we have 9 movies in the same genre. The 10th movie is going to be about family. It's a nice try on that 3-ball.
Get over here. It's been a long day.
Josh says, I'm thinking she's a season 5 as well. Yeah, she's picking the right time to play defenses on this.
She's a season 5.
For sure.
The only reason, so her and I played not long ago in 8-ball. And the only reason I had any chance against her, because I wasn't shooting well, she was absolutely dominating, is I just started like slow rolling stuff to pockets and taking over pockets. And finally my defensive game got it. But
nice play there.
Good.
That's a nice play there. Ball in hand, obviously. Shooting the 7 towards the 2, and you can't make it either way. And it looks like she might be able to come off. I would say come off this side of the 7 to see if you can rail 2. If you're hungry for it. Another good defense. Almost got it. He can see it. I would have had half a mind to check out this side of the 7-ball and see if you can scoot by that rail. Looks like a good hit.
Nicely done. Jose ends that war.
Josh Hobson, he says, family is blood, brothers and sister in arms, pool family can be anything. At least I'm bald and beautiful like Vin Diesel. That's funny.
I love it.
You just got to have a fast car now.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically a Charger that hops up, 9 foot off the ground on the front end.
Pulls a big old big ball.
Throw a big block in there.
Oh Lord.
I've been watching this video. It's came up so many times on my Facebook reels. It's this guy talking about how he's got this this Jeep Cherokee or something.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, I put 110 of boost in there, threw a aftermarket oil filter in there.
Oh boy.
Put some Pennzoil up in there, synthetic. Yeah, he said I put a synthetic fuel in there.
Oh my
Forward gear hitting 135.
Oh my goodness.
Says Harley Davidson. Hey, 70 horsepower is a lot when it comes to 900 pounds.
Yeah.
Nice cut. Nice cut.
Oh wait, no.
Can he see the 7-ball? This would be a good opportunity for a defense if you know how to do a kick stop on this rail first. You can pop that 7 out, keep the cue behind the 8.
There you go. Oh, you see it?
Oh, he goes for the cut.
No, he was out there, man. Wow.
I might have thrown maybe right English on that to throw the 7 to the left.
Yeah.
To prevent that dribble right there.
Man, good try.
He said 70 might want to add a little more. Yeah, I'm just trying to poke at it. That's nice though. I like Harleys. I've got some people in my family that ride, and then my wife's family, they ride too. Funny enough, there's a story. I got a cousin of mine. The whole family calls him Big Block because he's kind of shaped like a big block.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. He's like 6'6", maybe 500 pounds, 400 pounds, and he got himself a new Harley because his brother has a Harley, and they're sitting at a red light. He's the only one with an automatic.
Yeah.
So that's a key point here. His brother goes up, at the red light, cranks it twice, makes it real loud, whatever. And Big Block's like, yeah, all right, my turn. He's in gear. He hops up the back end of that other Harley, and you can see his big behind hop up, and I think that was like $800 in paint that he had to eat on that. Good try on the bank. We've been seeing a lot of banks today. Josh says, words of the day, season 5 and family.
Yep.
What makes a season 5 better is having family on their team.
There you go. Then it says, thing I love about pool is very diverse. People from all walks of life and ages. Yep. We
Oh,
have a kid here in APA. He's 19, and we have a gal who's going on 82.
he's gonna give
soon.
it to her. That's a hard one to eat right there. Is trying to cut that 9-ball.
Yeah, yep. Darn.
Being so close up like that, I would have probably tried to kick that 9-ball on the short rail and give him a hard cut as well. Because those shots can be easy right there, but we're also playing on diamond tables, and these pockets are not friendly.
Nope, they're definitely not. I love that defense too. When you can leave the object ball up on the short rail, let the cue ball drift on down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
And it forces them to do a bank, either a bank, a kick, or try another defense. And sometimes that's the moment where people get hungry, try and make the shot. They leave it in the pocket just like that.
And you forget too, it also could force them on the third option. It could be a kick bank.
Right.
Angels of bank, angels get a kick bank.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Those.
picking that, by the way.
No, you're right. Those are the tough ones.
Danielle, thank you so much for keeping up with the score.
Nice break there with 2 balls.
Ooh,
Pop that one with bottom in the corner.
that is nice.
Yeah, nice lead on the 2.
She has a little run potential on this.
Yep. It could be a run out if that 4 is just off that 6 enough.
Yeah, enough to drift it on into the corner.
They'll pick a good table to record. She's going to do a defense here. Pop it behind the 2. On the short rail.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, she did good. Did good.
And that's the season 5 coming out.
Yep.
Not being hungry, trying to go for the run.
Exactly.
Me, myself,
Exactly.
I would have probably gone for the run just
Yeah.
because I might have been comfortable with the playing bottom. Force her for a combo, maybe, if she can't get by the 7. It's a good kick.
Devin, that's right. You're saying not many other sports have as diverse of a rate, a range of age.
Yes.
Maybe 20s to 40s. Yeah, you're right. Pool is made for a lot of people, man.
Nice. She's playing good.
Yep.
Keeping calm, going for the right shot,
Th-
picking the defense.
This is a problem right now. This is bad for Jose.
Here we go. So if she hits this 3 right, gets a lead on the 4.
Just a question of that board driving by.
Right.
She's gone.
And then speed. If she doesn't have angle, she needs the speed right. If she has angle, slow it down. If she has it straight on, back it up.
Yep. Back it up.
My favorite thing when I'm playing pool and going for a run out is I love dancing around the same corner pocket.
Yeah.
Or the same 2 corner pockets. I
Yep.
just, it's the small play that is really important. Knowing when to break stuff out, knowing how to hit things. I just love playing like that. Ashley never got to experience being a 1.
Yeah.
It happens.
And it does.
We've had some people, they come in, they should be a 1, and they won their first 2 matches, and they're just not.
Yep.
And other people, they shouldn't be a 1. They just got unlucky, lost their first couple. Went from 3 to a 2. Oh, tried to hit that hard. Does the 4 go?
Get out of here. Get out of here. It sets up into 6. Oh, my Lanta.
And that's perfect on the 6 ball because the 7 is a little shy left side of that side pocket. So that'll straighten up for the 9. This is going to be a run here. Wow. Just going to put her up 15-5 if she gets this.
All right.
Go either hit this soft. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. That's a well thought out. I mean, maybe a little bit of luck,
Yeah.
and then
But she's hitting good other with all the other stuff too. It isn't like she's lucked in a lot of other balls. It just happens that the luck in, allowed her to do a string of a good run. But she was already on anyways. Like, again, she had enough room past that 4
Right.
or 6.
and that's what makes the difference between when you have a season 5 again playing up here, knowing when to play the defense. That makes all the difference in the handicap playing against the skill level that you're playing. And that's it's hard. It's hard to think about when you're up here. Because we're on the table, you want to make balls. You don't want to play a defense. You want to make the shots, run it out.
Yeah, you do. Sometimes it's tough to back up and play the defensive shots.
Yes, she is, Josh. Playing good, smart pool against a good 6.
Yep.
She scratched on the break.
And Danielle confirmed it's 15-5. Thank you, Danielle.
Nice spread on these breaks.
Devin, that's right. A lot of the pros, you'll see it all the time. They will work around the table. They try their best not to move. Because if you move it, now you've changed the entire run.
Yep.
Right?
And where you thought you would have made it the first time, now you got to change up your game plan a little bit.
Yep. Or the worst thing you can do is not only move it, but then scoop your next object ball on top of another one and
Yep.
Really have everything stuck. So
Nice cut on the 2 ball. Good try. Don't scratch on the other side.
was good. He's good on that, but
So this is the kind of, I call it a rut right here. When you've got a higher level player playing a low level player that's getting up on some balls here, is you're trying to make the balls to make up for that handicap. And
Yeah.
and that's this rut is, you have to stop the other player, get him off the table. Play the defense. Try not to go for the first shot that you have, because if you mess up like this and get a straight shot, here we go. She's gonna run a couple balls. I guess some points.
yeah, she is, and she's shooting good too.
Yes, she is. This
Dangerous.
is gonna be tough for Jose in this match. It's not impossible. He can come back. I think a few good defenses will set him back on track with a run or two.
Most definitely will.
So Ashley's saying, "Hey, Val, if that's Valerie, she should be at the beach already." That's what she was telling me yesterday, Valerie. That's who I think it is. Look at that play on the 5 ball. Angled just perfect. So if she hits this good enough, she can get the 6 ball in the right corner. I
There
try
we go.
not to go for the 9.
Did you already give the point?
I would stun this a little bit with some bottom.
Did you already give the point, by the way?
No, I didn't.
Oh, she
9
didn't.
ball. Wow.
So she owed 3 points then total.
Yep.
One from the previous one, then the 9.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 dead balls.
Yep. So 20 to 6 adds up.
15.
Wow, Valerie says she didn't end up going.
Oh, why is that?
Yeah, Devin. 2 things you'll notice a lot of the pros.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't
No,
mean to cut you
no,
off.
go ahead.
So actually, Valerie was telling me yesterday that Dakota, he's out on the fishing trip with his company, and she said she was going to be going out to the beach to hang out,
Oh, there you go.
and so I was just messing with her.
26 score
Yep.
confirmed.
Thank you, Danielle.
18-40 race in favor of Miss Terry. Valerie says responsible.
9 looked like it was going
She's getting good breaks.
hard. 2 ball, yeah. Got 1 point here. Getting a little hungry here. What do you think?
Yeah, might be time to take advantage of some delicious food here at
Right.
Diamond.
I can go there, order us something.
We
Think
definitely
about
have
that
some good food.
diamond burger.
Oh, their burgers are great. Very
Yeah.
great. I like their chicken Philly too.
I haven't had that.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Made very well.
Nice. She is very comfortable on this table right here. I don't think I've ever seen Carrie shoot before, but she's definitely making the right decisions
Mhm.
when to make it, and speed is a very big component when you're playing on these diamond pockets. Hitting it good.
It's so
Get-
funny y'all talk about all this fishing stuff. My pastor is a huge fisherman. In fact, he's known as Florida Holy Waters
Okay.
on YouTube and works with multiple companies and stuff here in Jacksonville and around. And oh man, all he talks about all the time is fishing.
Yep.
I love it.
I do too. That's the whole reason why I bought my Tundra, is so I can get on the beach. Nice kick on the 2 ball. Can she get lucky? Oof. That was a good hit.
Yeah, it was.
So this right here again, this is a perfect example. He's either going to go for the bank or keep it on the short rail and run that cue ball up.
Go for the bank.
He's going for the bank.
It works.
Oh, it worked out.
In the Mario for Tundra. I think because we got this previous 2. Sorry, we had a question on deck there.
Looking at the Platinum Edition, yeah. So I actually work at Toyota. I got a good feel for all of the vehicles there. I'm able to drive them around, whatever. And that's what made me want to go for the Tundra. I used to have a Tacoma, and it was only 2-wheel drive because I wasn't expecting to go on any beaches or anything. And then I buried it. So I had some street tires on there, some Toyo A30s, and they were fine going out Nassau Beach. Nice shot here. And so I ended up changing those tires out. I wanted something a little bit more aggressive, and I went for some Nitto trail grapplers, and they were nice. But with a 2-wheel drive truck, once you put some aggressive tires on there, that bottom end digs out. And that's exactly what happened. I went from being able to make it out there no issue to now I'm digging the back end, and I ended up putting the rear diff on the sand. So, you know, Amber kind of looked at me. She goes, "Hey, looking at a 4-wheel drive now?" And so I went up and got the Tundra. She picked it out. She sat in it.
There we go.
And it was nice. Oh, good try on the run out here. So yeah, it's nice. It's really roomy. That Crew Max, and yeah, Josh, that's what mine is right now. Is 4-wheel drive. It's I got an SR5 though. I didn't want to go too crazy, and it's nice.
All right, we need a score update because I'm definitely off.
Yeah. He just gave her the 9 ball. Yeah, the Platinums are nice. You get all the technology. If you're looking at getting the bird's eye view, it's really nice. You're able to see underneath the side mirrors, and if you get the electronic rear view mirror, it's got an actual camera on the back end. You're able to flip through that, so that's really nice.
All right, one moment here. Let me see if let's see if I can get us a score update.
I'll sit here.
Right. Yep.
Go over there. Yeah, the 4Runners are nice too. We us at Toyota, the new model 4Runner just came out, and it's coming in hybrid. Total, the last Tundra, you can vouch for the Toyota safety specs. Yes, they are nice. It's really cool. Raj, CRM. Oh, that. Yep. Tell her I said hi. Yep. Tell him I said hi, Alexis. $12 to $24. So let me. All right, got the score changed there. 12-24. Jose just made the 1 ball. Defense on the 2. Nice defense. Your car. Yeah, I updated the score, and Jose made. Pretty sure Jose made the 1 ball. I was editing the score. Got a nice little defense there. See what she can do with this.
Love going vroom vroom. I love going
Gonna put the 8 on the
in my
2.
hybrid.
You gotta hit this right. Don't block that 2 out. This is a smart play here.
Yeah, not bad.
Instead of, you know, kicking at that 2 ball and messing up that little combo that he's got there and opening it up, she ends up putting the 8 up on the 2. That's a smart play there. But he looks like he has the 2 on the corner. That's going to be a hard shape to play on that 3, though.
Yeah.
A lot of speed with some English. He's got to come off that. I would try and go off that right. Just like that.
All right.
All right.
Well, I mean, that works. He's got a little window to work with, right? One of those shots, don't hold it.
Pulling people out of the mud with the taco, yeah. So funny enough, with my Tundra, the Tundra can pull. A lot of people with these newer model Tundras with the twin turbo V6, which is what they switched over to now. It's people are saying that it doesn't have a lot of power, and it may not have the full power of what gasoline or diesel has or whatever, but it's definitely not something to underestimate. I've pulled out Ram 3500s out of the beach with my Tundra, and I pulled out other Tundras with mine, some big Silverados, and it can definitely pull. And I not even once did I go into 4 low. I go out to Nassau Sounds a lot, and out there it is a pit sometimes. And if you ever been out there, it goes from just concrete sand. A lot of people get stuck exactly there. Is they realize, oh, they don't have 4-wheel drive, or it's broke or something, and then they just run down. And yeah, it's tough sometimes. But that Tundra pulls. There was even one guy I was pulling a Tundra out on the beach.
Yeah.
And he didn't speak much of English, but I was telling him, hey, like, I'm about to pull you out. Don't put your foot on the brake until we're off, and you slow down. You slow down first once you get on the concrete, right?
Yeah.
And I said, keep it in neutral.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they want to put it in reverse and help out, but that's not, if you've been pulled out and you know how to do it, yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the last thing we need is you to pump that gas and run in the back of my truck because I'm stopped.
100%.
So I told him, just stay in neutral. I'm going to pull you out. When you see me start slowing down, that's when you start tapping on the brakes. And I didn't realize, but the entire time I
Yeah.
was pulling him out, foot was lodged on the brake.
Oh my
And,
goodness gracious.
and at first, my tundra started digging a little bit.
Yeah.
And I noticed it, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not getting stuck here with you. So I let her eat, and 4 high pulled him out.
There you go.
Like he
There
was
you go.
nothing.
That's
It kind of in awe. Yeah, you're right about that, Kerry. Take some air out. A lot of people, they don't do that. They go in there with some 35, 40 PSI, and they're expecting to start doing some stuff. Got to bring it down to about 12,
Goodness gracious.
12 to 15. Yeah.
Wow.
And it works because what it does is it spreads out your the amount of contact you have on the sand with
That
that
makes sense.
number.
Yep.
And it just adds more grip. But a lot of people, they don't do that too because they don't have anything to inflate it back with. They don't have like a pump or something. Because it's not necessarily good to drive on deflated tires. It'll wear your tires out.
Speaking of yesterday being my birthday and stuff, the day could have went very bad for me. I don't know when or what it was that I picked up, but definitely picked up something big in the tire because the leak was loud enough that when we put air in it, you could hear the
Oh yeah, that's
loud as
bad.
can be. It was bad, and so it was real bad. But luckily, Mike Moore had my back, had the tire pump and everything, had the patches and stuff, and
We
got me squared away. And I told him, I was like, man, I was like, this could have tried to been a bad day for me.
that was a good try on that cut there. Good leave. Hard to get on that 9-ball without scratching.
That's right.
I would definitely go for the defense here. I would hit this 2 rails, keep it up on the opposing long rail. Oh, he's going for the cut. He's trying to run them out. Not the best lead for the 9-ball. Would you bank or defense?
Back cut this.
You'd back cut.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah,
Goes
back
back.
it goes.
Nice.
Money,
He
line money.
cleaned it up.
Yep. Right on around town there, Jose Santiago. Around town. Okay,
So he's
still got a
already-
nice little lead though.
He's already given her 8 balls, and he's down right now. So it's going to be a big come up coming up right here. We've all been that guy, Ashley.
All right.
We've all been that guy. Oh, I can make it. And then that truck slows down. Ignored all the signs saying 4-wheel drive only for the nice lady at the gate. My dad who specifically told me to take my truck on the beach. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, and some people that, depending on what you drive, you can make it through some stuff that's specifically 4-wheel driving. I mean, I've done it with my taco. Like I said, if you not on the brake,
Oh, come on, baby.
hop back and hit it, it's gonna rest.
Yeah, it is gonna rest. Wow, so close.
So, I mean, it depends on how harsh the sand is, how deep it is, and what you really need to look out for is how deep those ruts are. And what happens is, when those people create them ruts, it kind of compacts the sand and makes it easier to drive on, but you have to stay in those pits.
Mhm.
And the second you start coming out is when you'll start digging down. But a lot of people don't know this, that like I was talking about with my taco, the more aggressive the tread, the more you're going to dig and get yourself stuck. And it's a lot of the times that if you have those smooth tires, you're not really digging down, you're just not really moving. So just get some speed and you'll go through it, basically.
By
that's not all
by
the
the way, I'm not a truck person or anything like that. I'm not into that nerddom.
Right.
I'm into others. But are you saying taco?
Yes. Taco is short for Tacoma. That's the, if you're not part of the
Lord
crew,
have
then you're not.
mercy.
Yep. It's the taco.
Yes.
Nice 2-ball here.
It's been a moment. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're saying taco.
Yep. Yeah, it's just short for Tacoma.
Taco.
So when you look around on any Tacoma that you see driving around, you'll see people, they intentionally will take the emblem off of the sides of the truck, the M and the A, so it can say taco.
That's
So there's huge communities
goodness.
of the taco community.
that's even better.
And it's so funny. It's almost like the Jeep people with their duckies.
With their doggy, yeah.
Us taco people, we have our taco. And a lot of people, they'll have like a taco emblem on their back window.
Oh my goodness. I would
It's funny.
I would 1,000% like get a taco ducky to pass out to people.
So Ashley says, I was in my Ford Ranger, thought that having mud grip tires would cancel out the having 4-wheel drive. No, it makes it worse. It makes it worse. But that's something that we all learn. And I did too when I had mine. Josh says he has ducks.
Tim will know the other nicknames for Toyotas.
Yep, the Yodas.
The Yodas, yes.
The
Yeah.
Yodas.
My buddy had a little small little Toyota truck, and
Uh-huh.
as Devin would call it, was his little Yoda.
Yep.
Yeah.
It made it especially
He had a
more
little
popular.
bobblehead too.
It made it especially more popular when the Mandalorian show came out
Yep.
because of Baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah. I ain't touching that.
I'll think about running up there. You want anything about that?
Can I get a refresh on the sweet tea?
Mm.
Please?
I'll probably get some myself. You getting hungry?
Not yet. No, I'm good. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, no problem. I'll probably be here until the depending on how long this takes, maybe the final round.
Okay.
Me and the wife are gonna leave from here and do some stuff.
Heard.
Yeah, probably about 2 o'clock.
He is
Maybe.
the baby Yoda. Grogu. Little baby Grogu.
So funny enough, I don't want to be that nerd, but he's not actually Baby Yoda. He's just one of their species.
Yep.
Yeah, because their species they don't age like any other species does. They're actually really old but look extremely young. And the director, oh nice 3. Oh,
What the French toast?
let's get a replay on that.
Oh my
What
gosh.
just happened there?
Jose. What was that?
He is coming out the door swinging.
I'm pretty sure that was 4
We
total
had
points.
369 right there, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. No, 379.
379. Wow.
I
What a shot.
I know he's walking around, chip on his shoulder from that. I would
He
too.
should.
That's a huge come
Oh
up.
man.
4 points off of one shot.
That is
Jose
something special. That is. That is something special.
Hey, this is what I always tell my low levels. If you don't know what's going to happen in your outcome and there's no definites, just there's one thing that you got to keep in mind. You
Oh,
just poke and hope.
Yeah, dude.
Poke and hope.
That cracks me up too, because Jose would be like, "New high score? What's that? What'd I do? What does that mean? What's this new high score you talking about?" Huh?
Whack attack
Oh
landed.
my Lanta. That was beautiful. I think they're discussing the score to make sure after that. Yeah, that man definitely got at least 4 points.
Yeah,
I don't know if I saw anything else, but I definitely saw at least 4 points.
that keeps him up. He's only 13 behind now with the handicap.
Well, you might as well, guys. I've had people try to use the stream score as their official score. They're like, "Well, Tim's got such." No. I run my mouth too much. The score gets off. Don't trust my score. We get the score updates from you. You either hit a Jose special or you pode it. Yeah, ain't that right?
Devin, you are correct about the turbos on the newer vehicles. It's not for power, it's for economy and EPA. Yes, it is. Cooler engine, more expensive. The only downside to having turbos in vehicles is when those turbos do go out, it does cost.
Man,
A turbo can run you around 1,500, maybe more.
so
So that is the suckish part of having turbos, but it does make up for acceleration and whatever. I love hearing those turbos in the Tundra. You can hear it. It's that nice whistle sound, and it's crazy what it does too. It doesn't eat up as much gas. And when I'm switching from gears and I'm trying to get up on a highway or something, and I pump on that gas, instead of switching gears, those turbos instead of lagging behind on a gear, like what the tacos used to do, it keeps right on going and doesn't redline. It's really nice to have. Yeah, it's just you just got to know how to hit the gas pedal and when to switch in between them gears. There's a way to play around it to get them turbos to act up.
by the way, thank you, Danielle, for the shout out there on the score 29-24 before Jose just made that.
So Landon said he has 2 turbos. I'm going to assume that you have. What should I say
I got
here?
2 turbos, one for the low gear, one for the high.
Don't say what you have. I'm gonna. You've got a car. I'm gonna say that it's either a Honda. 2 baby ones. 2 baby turbos.
Too baby. Oh, little.
I don't know. Post it in. What do you drive?
I don't know, but he definitely listens to Nickelback in that car.
Yes, he does.
I don't know where that came from, but that was awesome.
The Jetto. It's a Jetto.
Oh man,
Not the Volt.
oh,
you
look
got
at
a
this
little Beamer.
photograph.
Little Beamer.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get that drink for you.
All right, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, sir.
Be right back. This is a good game.
Ricky's been so awesome, by the way. Thank you. Oh, Lance says in 3 days grace instead. That's funny. Oh, my Lanta. Here, Ricky. Oh my goodness gracious. By the way, I love Nickelback, so I'm not even hating. But for some people, that's People were like, "Oh my goodness." Oh man, that was funny. What a moment. By the way, welcome to Stream Chat, where we talk about a lot of things and enjoy watching the match play out. I hope you guys are enjoying the day. Appreciate y'all. Lance says 3 Days Grace was a good encounter. Tim, that was a better rendition than the Nickelback version. You are quite welcome. You're quite welcome. Throwing in some 5-finger death punch. What I want to know, Chad, is anybody in the chat going to go to the Phil Wickham concert with me next Friday? That's what I want to know. Different genre of music, but that'd be pretty cool if I saw somebody there from the pool community. Let's say I love these matchups, though, chap. Love it, love it, love it. Josh says, you should ask me out on a date, Tim. No. No. You buying tickets to the Phil Wickham? I already bought tickets. Got wifey and I nice tickets. Wifey's first real concert, and she asked for us to have really, really good tickets, and we splurged a little bit since it was for my birthday. She wanted to treat me, but she couldn't without me knowing, so that way I can make sure I'm off for work. So we discussed it, and she was like, I want really nice tickets. And I said, well, I want really nice tickets. So boom, treat each other. Let's go. Josh the Covers does love it. That's funny. Or is he going for the defense here? The 4-ball's still drifting. I don't know if I shake his head. I think it opened up. Right call for the safety. I don't know if I would have went about it that way though. I would think I would have been above the 8 and try to send 4 on down. Second on the way he did by being so close to it. That's right, Landon lands right. Got to play safe. Yeah, playing the safe was the right call. I just think the safe he chose. And good smooth stroke from Carey. Keep up just a little more on her. Yeah, keep ball behind the 8's easier shot. Yep. Wait. Hold on. You talking about the shot I'm talking about, Landon, or you talking about the shot he took? Because I like being on the right hand side of the 8, hitting the 4, and snookering up with the 8 instead. Yeah, Josh, Jose might be in trouble. Carey has kind of caught and maintained that gear. She's down to 7 more. It's a 20-7 race. Well, she's been doing really, really well against him. Not being on Jose, but she has done exactly what she needed to do in this matchup. Yeah, top side. Yeah, I agree. I think Landon, you and I are aligned on that one. I think it kind of gave a little better control. Easier shot, better control. I think that's where he goofed up, is that you try to prevent so much of the double hit when you could have been on a different side of it and not had to worry about the double hit really at all. I don't know. I get so worried about double hitting on those shots. I almost refuse to go after them. It could have even been the better shot to take. Like, I could have had you as a captain and give me a timeout on that. You'd be like, be over here. I'd have been so worried about a double hit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not one bit. She says the D in Carey D is for dominate. All right, we'll wait for a score update, but we should have it right here. 32-30 in favor of Miss Carey. 16-6 race left in the overall battle. Hey, what's going on here? Got somebody from the YouTube side asking what size tables. These are 7-foot diamonds. 7-foot diamonds that we're on. I'm assuming I pronounced your name, but is it Peoria? Right, Jose, at least, I mean, May 1 has eyes on the 1. May not be in the best position, but he's got eyes on it that he can work with. And that's right. Carrie's definitely in the driving seat right now. The thing with Jose, though, and for those that have been around with him for a while, you'll know it. I mean, there's no quit in his heart, though. So even being down like this right now, knowing that that should be a 15-6 race left in the battle, you know, that does not go into consideration for him, right? He's going to play his game, play the best that he can. And in 9-ball especially here, scoop up what points you can. Yeah, this could come back for later on and make a big difference because you kept that fight and you know scooped up a couple points and changed the split. Oh, what a stab over! Well, she still keeps eyes on that too. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the compliment. There we go. Harry just came off the rail, just setting up for the back cut here on the 3. Has eyes potentially make the 2 in the or the 7 in the process. She's good. She's definitely good. That's right, Ashley. It's never over till it's over. Don't let it be either, man. Don't give like out of anything, man. Just don't give it to your opponent. Like bump that noise. I am such a fan that even if I'm sucking, man, I don't want to give up. I don't want to make things easy for my opponents. Oh, did it drop? It dropped. She got good on it. Sudden death from this point forward. So matches 4 and 5 of this one will go in sudden death. Oh yeah, we're at 3-hour mark, aren't we? Goodness. Justin, I was even down 20 balls in one match one time and came back to win it. Goodness gracious. 20 being down 20 is massive. Absolutely massive. Carrie hit it good. Does she have the spacing for the 6? Chat, I know some of you at home are like, what's sudden death? What's going on with that, guys? Just to give you a heads up on the rules on that. Any rack that has not been struck. So for next matchup, and the rack, as long as the rack has not been struck to start the matchup, it has to be struck. That next matchup, so in this case, matches 4 and 5 have not been played. So both those being sudden death, every ball is worth double. So there's 20 points available per rack instead of 10. You still play your normal skill level, just it moves it along faster. As they going with the defense here, using 8 balls as a blocker. Yeah, I don't think that cue ball got over far enough based on his reaction. It doesn't look like it from our camera. What a bank. Oh, I must have been off. Must have been off in the score. All right, trying to get my thing pulled up here. See what the split is. Should have been a 15-5 win. We'll get the updates here in just a moment. $35-25 overall. Thank you, Danielle. There we go. And Wesley Mitchell out here. All right, 55-65 race. Hey, bud. Welcome back, sir. You want the chair back? No? Yeah, I'm going to stand for a hot moment.
I'm back. I had to get me some of that sweet tea.
There you go.
So, guys, if you haven't gone to Vegas yet, it is not existent there. Nobody knows what sweet tea is over there.
Nope. Well, there's one place.
McDonald's at
place.
the start at the Stratosphere. That's the only place.
That I wanted to see. I didn't know if you recorded, streamed some. Right.
All right, double points. Was this after Wesley from the rack?
Oh, this one is this is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
You gotta
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm assuming Wesley won the lag here. We were answering a question.
got an 8 and 7 playing in sudden death. It's gonna be a tough one. So with this being sudden death, who needs to make the least amount of balls?
Wesley.
Gotcha.
Yeah, plus his team is up right now, too.
Yep.
No, there's a barbecue joint that's near the giant Ferris wheel that has sweet tea over there. In Vegas.
That.
Yep. And it's good barbecue, too.
It was very hard for me because me and my nice squeeze by the 8.
What a shot.
Me and my family, we that's about all we drink. You know, we're Southern. Sweet tea is a little huge, and so when I went over there, it's my first time out of the southern states over here. I've been as far as South Carolina and as west of Texas. You know, the most south you can get.
Yeah, right.
And so going to Vegas, I'm like, yeah, y'all got any sweet tea? They're like, huh? They tell me every time.
Yeah,
we've got tea and we've got sugar.
Yeah, you can add it.
But I mean, it doesn't do anything when it's cold.
No, yeah, it
So,
doesn't dissolve in it.
So the only place that had tea that was good was this Asian spot in the Stratosphere.
Oh,
at
very
the bottom. They had some raspberry tea that was pretty decent, and then McDonald's was like the truest, I guess, of sweet tea you could get over there. It was a tough one.
Move those over here for me if you don't mind. No, you're good. You're good. I just didn't want them above the soundboard. Oh no, scratch.
This one's you.
That one's what we hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they still hear us right now, but
Gotcha.
like we don't hear any of it.
Gotcha.
That's what it's there for. So if because like our headsets, we hear everything
Mm-hmm.
going on around us. They don't.
Gotcha. Ashley says, I still got my sweet tea, though. Bar gave me a shot of simple syrup.
That is funny.
Yep. I thought you were going to say a shot of something else. Going to say, that's not tea. That's
Sample,
twisted.
sir.
No, we did. Funny enough, I'm not a drinker by any means. I mean, I'll sip sometimes. Maybe some Jack. I like Jack. And Crown and whatever. And I did probably the most drinking I've done over there than I ever have. And that's not saying a lot. I had like a few glasses over there. We were having some fun on the slots. You know, I kind of wanted to get a check off my bucket list. Me and Amber.
Yeah.
You know, why not throw $100 down if you're not gonna miss it. You know, and then 17 bucks, let it ride.
All right.
And yeah, I wanted to hop on some blackjack tables, but I think the lowest buy-in was like $25.
Yeah, depending on what time it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted, if it were like $10, maybe $15 buy-in, I would have done it, but I didn't want to. Knowing me, first time, I didn't want to lose out on a couple hands and you know, and then be down. Oh, it scratches, and then be down. You know, $30, $45.
That's why you gotta go over to Ellis Island over there in Vegas. Ellis Island is the place to go. Yeah.
If you would have showed up,
I would have had
you
you.
had some important things.
Yeah.
You had some important things to do that time. Yeah. But you know, you live and you learn. Next time I go there, we're gonna have some more fun again. Might as well drink on the slots. It's free. Yes, it is. But the trick is though, is whenever you're on the slots, you have to have credits in the slot machine. You cannot just sit there on the slot machine and get free drinks. They pay attention to that. and you've got to be spending it too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's they pay attention, and they don't do it as often too. They know the tricks. People are gonna go there because they want a drink. They want free drinks. So you gotta wave them down or something and do that.
This is one of
So-
my favorite stories. They had a quarter roulette machine, and so you
Okay.
could you could well
A
it-
roulette machine.
yeah,
That was a clue?
not roulette. I'm sorry. Just right there. What was it called? No, it was roulette. Yeah. I'm sorry. It was one electronic roulette machines. You could bet a quarter at a time in there. So I put in $10. We just gotten into the Westgate, and some of the guys went to the bar to get a beer, and they're like, "I really want a beer." So don't do it. Do it this way. I was like, with me, one of the spots landed. So out of my quarter, I think I spent $1, made $9 off of it. Ended up with 2 beers after it's said and done. Tipped the $9 I made, got back my 20. Didn't spend any money on it all. And the guys were like, "Yeah, oh my gosh, like it's so expensive." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's why I told you to come over here with me." I said, I've already been here. I tried to tell you. I had your back. Like, just take the advice.
I've been there. I've done that.
Yeah. Oh, you got the food?
Yeah, I got the diamond burger.
Well, there we go. Very cool. Here, we can move, there you go. No, that one's you. Me? Yep. That, sorry. Tip is a tip well, that way they're following him around. That's right. What in the French show? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here you go. I got you, bro. Sorry, we got some food and stuff coming over here by the stream. Oops, doing the wrong person now. It's going fast. What a slice. What a slice. What a slice. Nicely done. Cannot believe how many Wesley made on that break. Wesley made 8 points right off that break. Hugo cleans up the rest. That is a wild match. Cannot believe that. 4 balls on the break from Wesley.
It's going good, huh?
Yeah, it's going good and fast. These guys are not playing around.
I'm gonna let this cool off.
There, you gonna let the burger cool down.
Yeah, that thing came straight off the griddle.
Well, welcome back. I got some score sheets being turned in. I cannot believe that. I missed doing this in replay. I was too busy counting up how many points. But yeah, 4 on the break is not a bad way. That's
really?
Yeah, four balls on the break, so 8 points.
That is huge.
Yeah.
That's huge for Hugo. That was Hugo that got that?
No, that was Wesley.
Oh wow.
It was 12-8 going into it, and then it quickly went 12-16, and then Hugo cleared out the rest from there.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So Michelle said he could get a patch for that.
That's Miss Phoebe shooting barefoot. Yeah, she loves to shoot barefoot over there. Scratch on the break here. 2 down on the break here.
Yeah.
Wesley's gonna have 4 skedaddles on the one with ball in hand.
I think the only thing tough is getting on that 2-ball.
yeah,
to
we'll
run from
try
there.
the 2, yeah.
I would go corner pocket just so I don't have to play too much English getting up into that 2-ball.
Yeah, I agree. A little bit more distance on the 1, but
Right.
I like that because it's just force follow.
Right. I mean, if he's got a speed controlled right here, top is the way to go, and then just to have a straight shot on the 2-ball. Knowing me and my luck, there it is.
Hit it so good.
Me and my luck, I would scratch, or it would hit the rail on the right side and leave me behind the 6 or 7.
Right.
See if you can get on this 5-ball.
Double slice.
That's rough.
Oh, man.
See what he tried to do. Speed is key. 5-ball.
Hit it really good. He was close hitting it just full right into the corner pocket. Very well played. Good try. Ah, the smell of delicious food from Diamond's Kitchen.
Not a sponsor.
Right?
This isn't paid. Nice bottom play to get on the 6.
Yeah, Hugo's set up really good right now. It was good run potential to knock the rest of this out. Oops. I was like,
Oh.
2 points instead of the 1 point.
Dribbled it. Should be able to get this with top, come off the short rail, leave a straight shot on the 7, clear it up. Dribble it again.
Yeah.
They're it's not them being bad on the table. It's both of them thinking about I've got to make this run because
Yeah.
it's sudden death.
Yep.
And being a higher level player, that's the mindset that you have. It's overthinking, overcomplicated English, and it's hard to get out of that mindset. I mean, it's everybody does it. I do it. Everybody does.
It's easy to kind of live in that mindset.
Yeah, because it's not the 6-ball. That's the hard ball. You're looking at the leave and the run.
You want all these points, all
Right.
10 points that are on the table right now.
Yeah, and just because you can see the next ball doesn't mean that that's the right path that you wanted for the run out.
I'm surprised he drew that like that.
Yeah, me too. These tables do run too.
Yeah, they do.
See if we can get this 8 aside after this. Got that. Nope.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be for the side pocket now.
Eh.
Yeah, slice it,
So,
come up,
yeah, I
come
would
back
do it-
down.
Yep. Hit top, hit it pretty good to come back off the shot rail, or hit bottom on the corner pocket. That's what he does.
Smooth like butter. Let's go.
That should be an out.
This is fun. This is good to see this matchup between these two gentlemen.
Yep.
A lot to be learned here between these guys.
Yes, it is. Down to the 9. There it is.
Very
Nice,
nicely
just
done.
catch him up.
Yep.
So he's up by 12 right now.
Right.
This is the 5th match or the 4th?
This is match 4. Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, match 4 right now. Beach Please has 2 wins to Jack Signs 1.
This might be what makes the 3 for 50.
Definitely, yeah.
If he gets a 15-5.
15-5, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, 3 ball didn't go.
good break. 7-ball tied. Almost. Daniel says LFG.
Let's freaking go.
Get that horn action.
Yeah.
I need to get a soundboard for that.
No, don't. Who are you talking to? Try me again. Catch me inside. How about that?
That's a good trial now.
Oh, lick it and stick it.
Ball in hand.
Lick it and stick it. Well, they keep on right on up there.
Did he hit the one or did he hit the 7?
Yeah, no, he hit the one. He hit it good.
Oh, wow. I looked at it the last second. Looks like he hit the 7. It looked like he hit the
Yeah.
7. That was bad on my part. I was focused on the
The soundboard.
on Tim's version of his soundboard over here.
What's funny is
Do you have all of your sounds of just your voice and not what it actually is? Is that what that was?
oh no, that's just me hitting the echo option and then me making the noise.
I wasn't looking at you.
Yeah.
Board.
So I used to Twitch streaming stuff and I have
Yep.
a Go XLR
Uh-huh.
and it has 4 buttons that have 3 memory banks, so it's 12
Correct.
buttons technically.
Right.
And I used to record some different sounds. That was one of them I would always do is record me doing air horn. I recorded Luna doing one as well. And it's funny because one time she's like, bow, 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 bow. And I was like, you know what, that works, recorded.
Yep.
I got it. So like sometimes when people sub, I'd be like, and Luna says, I love you. And so I'd have her voice doing that and doing a little bow, 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 bow.
That's funny.
She didn't quite understand what I was doing, which was hilarious at the time. Defense, defense. Oh, no, he's going off to the 8. Oh, man. I'm not mad at that. That was a good try, but
Yes, it was.
that one ball's gone now. Probably going to go off that. I don't know. He's going to try to go off that station just to space out the 4 and 6 a little more. Or leave them. They may be wired.
Yeah. I would have played off of the 6 for the fact of me getting back on that 4 ball.
Yeah.
But I don't know. See what he does here for this 4-6.
Missed that 3 pretty full. It wasn't a bad lead, that's for darn sure.
Yeah. Whoever makes this 3 ball, they got to know what they're doing for the next. 9 comboed, yeah. Maybe that's the difference of why you're better than me, Ashley.
The
He's
tree
been-
comes out.
Oh, 7 ball.
Hey, Blue Concrete, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream.
I'll tell you what, this is a little outlandish, but put that cue ball right side of the 3.
Uh-huh.
Run that 3 into that corner with hard bottom to stun it and
Yeah.
run it down the rail, almost like this, but come off of the left rail to hit the 4-6. It's a little outlandish, but
yeah.
if I were practicing, I would try that shot.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You got to squeeze between the 8 and the 9 ball, trying to hit that rail first. But it's kind of one of those shots you got to slam with left English. Maybe some bottom.
Got to hit with some authority.
Ashley says we can't all be great. Yep. That's why you're in the driver's seat, Ashley. And Amber's right there with you.
Right?
Hard 4-ball leave. See if we can get a kick. Oof. Hard leave
Yeah.
again.
Gets a little table love.
No,
No,
it's a scratch.
no. I mean, it may not be that big a deal
This-
because the 5-8.
Right, right. So on shots like those, it's hard to stay away from the 2 corners of that side pocket when you're trying to run a ball down on the opposite side. It's really hard. Because if it goes anywhere towards that rail, it's
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. The spin kicks it right up into it. What luck.
wow.
What luck.
I would defense here.
Yeah.
5 on the other side of the 7, hit it soft. It doesn't look like it goes. That's crazy.
That's wild how that was scripted from that side pocket. The first I was like, I feel like he's gonna try to break out here, but I didn't think he was gonna try to break out that way. I thought he was gonna come off the bottom short rail.
I thought I might have scratched it
I
first.
said too. Should have.
Because that English was carrying it.
Yeah, it was.
There's a lot of look like right spin. Depending on how far forward that 5 ball is, you might be able to hit rail first 5, tuck the cue ball on the 7.
Yeah.
Or that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a call.
It might be behind the 7 though. Just barely.
I don't know. Wesley didn't get down super fast to shoot it,
yeah.
but
It looks like he's gonna go for it all the way down. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Good try.
Ash just attempted his job. Updated Bailey, get a 6 match in for that top slot. That's funny.
How would you get to this 8 ball right here? Would you do right spin 3 rail or 2 rails?
Force follow.
That's this is what
Yeah,
would
I don't think you need all the right there, to be honest with you. Make
Yeah.
make it happen, I think.
like I said, I use a lot of English on
Yeah.
my shots, and to me that's just natural for me. Is doing exactly what Hugo just did. Oh, bobble the 8.
Rattled.
Look at the 9 ball.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, we're gonna see if we can get a score update to make sure that I haven't been off on them once they get done with the track.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for Danielle in the stream.
Danielle,
Let's
update
see.
call out.
Waiting
Waiting on this other player to get a shot in.
Yeah. It's like Miss Aaron. Like, I see in the corner there. I see Jack Carter versus Miss Lisa Moser, if I'm saying correctly.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen somebody go for the shot on this 8-ball and still scratching that side pocket
Mm-hmm.
because they're like, oh yeah,
Gonna do
it's in the pocket. I'm not going to miss, and they hit it too hard with top or with anything, and it just boom right inside.
Yeah.
Leaves that person the 9.
That's a tough one too with this sudden death leaving those 9s.
Hugo coming up.
Birthday again, brother.
Hugo's only 4 points behind.
Too much stress. All right, here we go.
Oof. Break looked a little
Oh my
blocked there.
goodness gracious!
Look at that.
One almost flips to 7.
Look at the one.
7 tried to go, and
I don't think
Wow.
he's going to hit that 1 ball straight on.
yeah, let's side the 8's playing big blocker.
A little
Oh,
bit
no,
of
it's not.
essay here.
The 4 wasn't there. He should be fine. With
Right.
The 4 being there as well makes us.
Yeah, the mass is going to be hard.
Well,
I might would want to do a little
2
2
rail.
rail. Yep.
Yep.
That middle diamond, maybe that 3rd diamond near the center pocket. Kick off. There it is. Oh,
Drives by it.
wow. Didn't touch a ball.
No, he didn't.
That is
That's
crazy.
wild.
What to do? Combo or squeeze past the 5? Hopefully he hits it center so it doesn't get behind the 7. Like that. Gonna get the leave. Ah, tied up on the 9 ball. Good kick.
Oh, let's
That
go.
was nice. Wonder if he can squeeze past that 5 ball. It looks like he can. Hope he doesn't hit it too hard. Had a tough shot on that 5 ball. 6 is going to be the real issue here.
Yeah, it is.
Lining up on the right side to squeeze past the 8. He makes it.
Oh no. Oh no, he's already stuck.
Now he's going to do another kick. Going off that last one, it seems like he's pretty comfortable doing the kick shots.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Nope.
not too far away from the pocket
Well,
either.
at least hit it. Oh, wow.
He drains it. He drains it.
Can he get on it? Here's time for a defense right here.
Yeah, right.
Play some bottom, keep the cue ball towards the corner. That was a cool shot. Oh, he plays it straight. Not the easiest of shots. A little bit of left puts him on the 7.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. That's what he's aiming for. It looks like me and Hugo play about the same.
Yeah, and I like. Oh wow,
Oh,
goodness.
so he was looking at his speed because the 7 ball is on the top half of that corner.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like a little bit of that left there, just kind of throw. This takes a little more.
Right.
He's stretching over like that.
Same thing happened with. Can it come back up?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Top left. He's looking at the technically 3 rails to get back on the 8. Just like that. Come back up.
It's always
He's
such a
good.
fancy spot or fancy shot.
It's like I'm reading these guys' minds.
Always so fancy, right?
Nice.
Yeah, on purpose running that because he's just nudging it over.
8 inside, maybe. Or sorry, 9 on the side.
Yeah, I like 9 inside. No reason to go all the way down this
Yeah.
side pocket, do the work.
Coming up. He's up. Who is up?
It should be,
He's up by 22.
yeah, Wesley should just need the one ball if I have the score right, but I haven't had my score updates,
That's-
unfortunately.
Yeah, they're still right. Yep.
Trying to.
I think 40 points from an 8. 40 points from an 8. Would that be a 15-5?
Probably still, yeah.
Make a ball in. That's it.
Yep.
That is it. This might determine whether this team goes forward with this or not.
Now let's see here. Let me pull up the split here. Skill level 8. Yeah, it shows 15-5 on mine. If I have you guys score correct.
Right.
That should be it. We're gonna get confirmation from the team though. But if so, that will give Beach Please their 3rd win and 50 points.
Yep. On the dot.
Yeah.
It looks like that's it.
Yep. I see him putting stuff up.
That was a good match.
That was a good match. That was all right. Well, guys, we need to give the stream a moment to rest until someone come on back for the next setup here. That'll be at 2:30. That's an hour away. So, Ricky, thank you for joining me, but you
Yes,
need to
sir.
enjoy a little bit of lunch yourself.
Yeah,
I need to
not a
relax, stretch my legs.
Yes, sir.
And guys, like I said, be ready for some more drama and some more popcorn.
Yep.
I'll come up here in an hour. So,
And congrats to Beach Please.
yeah, Beach Please getting the win overall, 50 to 30 was the end result of that. In fact, this is what players at home can see. There we go, 50-30, winning in 4 matches with that Sunday. But seriously, though, congrats on Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville AP, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool, guys. We'll be back here in just a little while with more action. See you soon.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.